nails, licking my toes. I'm the shit, believe that hoes. I'm the shit, believe that hoes. Fuck what a bitch think. I be doing it, won't get money every day. Y'all bitches don't know. It's MGC, reppin' DPV. On the other side, pretty money, what it be? Middle fingers in the air like fuck a broke nigga. And you number one, never fuck a broke nigga. And bitch, I'm shining, you ain't gotta like me. Pretty money, getting more checks than nice. Fuck what you heard, I keep a fat knot. Yeah, getting money while you hoes keeping in the dark. Niggas talking about pussy, but I'm talking about stash. Money over niggas, I spend it a lag. I'm the shit, and you know that. Everywhere we go, they be putting coke that. Believe that hoe, I ain't never been a hoe. Hating on the bitch, cause I spend a nigga dough. Gotta get a big old lamb up and go show. A lot of y'all bitches be getting on the dough, cause I got niggas who suck toes. Money over niggas, that's just how it goes. Coming up quick, something on these hoes. I'm the shit, believe that hoe. I'm the shit, believe that hoe. I'm the shit, believe that hoe. I got niggas who suck toes. Money over niggas, that's just how it goes. Coming up quick, something on you hoes. I'm the shit, believe that hoes. I'm the shit, believe that hoes. I'm the shit, believe that hoes. I'm that bitch, believe that hoe. My butt say no, but I need that dough. Trunk full of bricks, I don't know. All I know is he gotta be a tally by phone. Got a bag full of cash and I still get money. Out of pocket full of bag, but it's still shit coming. Gotta do from the niggas to buy my whip. Had a few teammates trying to like my wrist, so you know I had to get it, cause them niggas ain't shit. Nigga bitch start hating, tell them suck my click. Can't call me whore, cause whore I'm rich. And bitch you poor in the same outfit. It don't shit change, I still get money. Got a new roommate who I live with. If you don't wanna buy a nigga, you ain't saying nothing. Can't take a nigga shit, then I gotta do plumbing. I got niggas who suck toes. Money over niggas, that's just how it goes. Coming up quick, hunting no hoe. I'm that bitch, believe that hoe. I'm that bitch, believe that hoe. I'm that bitch, believe that hoe. I got niggas who suck toes. Money over niggas, that's just how it goes. Coming up quick, hunting no hoe. I'm that bitch, believe that hoe. I'm that bitch, believe that hoe. I'm that bitch, believe that hoe. Bitch, I don't back, I just get up and go. Flying out the country, all I need is my dough. Fast forward on deck, I can get that for show. Pop the black card, I'm the boss. She ain't no bitch, I get money, 50 G's for a show. Miss Tony Montana, but I don't use blow. I'm the shit, you smell me, ho. Leave my swag on everywhere that I go. Pink eye, make the toes break head to my toe. Come to Bell Holler, you can shop in my soap. Ain't nothing there cheap, you gon' spend about four. For a t-shirt before you walk out the door. I ain't even gotta talk, you already know. I'm still a baddest and it ain't no more. Fuck running in the wrist, I make the circle drop slow. To pick up pretty money, now watch this get dough. I got a nigga who spend dough. Money over niggas, that's just how it goes. Coming up quick, stunting hard on these hoes. I'm the boss, believe that hoe. I'm the boss, believe that hoe. I'm the boss, believe that hoe. I got a nigga who spend dough. Money over niggas and it's just how it goes. And I'm coming up quick, stunting hard on these hoes. I'm the boss, believe that hoe. I'm the boss, believe that hoe. I'm the boss, believe that hoe.
What's going on, Conscious Crew? It's your favorite breakdown commentator. Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform. Honey, do y'all need an encore? Because I need y'all to share the links and get the likes up and do all of those wonderful things. I have a special guest joining me tonight in a riveting conversation. I think we've done this in quite a long time. But before we get into the things, run those likes all the way up, honey. Let the whores know that we're out live and in color. Also, if you guys enjoy everything that the King does here, you can always donate to the platform at $Consciouztv and or paypal.me/Consciouztv. And of course, that's Conscious spelled with the Z on the end, just like it is here on the channel. Also, make sure that you have your notification bell set to all so that you never miss a day or hour where the King is, in fact, King. And last but not least, please share the stream. Do whatever it is you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your MySpace, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you place the link. Just let them whores know that we're loud, we're live, and we're certainly in color. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm the believe that hoe. What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the sanctuary. We're not going to waste your time. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the Category 5 Storm, his motherfucking self. What's going on, Mr. Monroe?
What is up, Conscious? How are you? By the way, you look great. The hair is laid, makeup laid. I love it.
You know, always got to come through, honey. You look great and fit as well, which you should be because your ass been flying intercontinental in these streets, baby. You getting your passport, bro, on in this mother. Okay, so I can't wait to get into, you know, your experience over in Africa, how you felt, what the culture was like, what are your plans now that you're back into the States. So we want to get into all of that. But before we get into all the things, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How's your weekend going?
You know what? I had a good weekend. I'm tired. I'm drained. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm drained. But I had a good weekend, you know, and I how can I put this? I'm looking forward to a good 6 to 9 months of just focus, you know, not a lot of nutting, busting nuts. I'm gonna pull back on that some, you know. So I had a damn good weekend. I'm in a good space now.
Wait, so some semen retention is going to be going on. Yeah. Are you saying for the next 6 to 9 months?
Now listen. I ain't on that level. I'm gonna start with like 30, 60 days, but okay. I've been getting it this year, and I'm just like, you know what? Let me chill. Let me not abuse myself so much. Let me focus my energy in other places. And
wait, so Storm, have you been slutting yourself out lately? It's been one of those.
Listen, everybody knows I'm a whore. We know that. We should all be comfortable with Storm.
I gotta let you say it. You know, I can't say it. You whore. Okay. Wow. Have you been abnormally whoring this year versus any other year? Has there been like an uptick? Because I'm 39. I'll be 40 next month. And I have total, like I don't know where these hormones have come from, but I have just had an unusual amount of sexual energy just downloaded into me. So I have been fucking all of my polygamous boyfriends out of their minds. Like I'm talking
all at the same time or in different sessions?
Yeah, one per serving. You know, I'm not really much of a group type person. So, you know, one per serving.
You gotta try it.
I've tried it, but my preference is one-on-one.
Okay.
Because, you know, I'm a Scorpio, so I gotta really eat. I gotta bon appetit. I gotta devour. So, you know, I want the whole pizza to myself.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm greedy like that. So, and I know that sometimes around this age, people have like a second sexual awakening. It's almost like hitting puberty all over again. So I'm like, damn, bitch, I understand what these cougars be going through, bitch. Like, bitches just be hot and horny and hot, and I'm hot and horny these days. So where's your sexual energy coming from? Well, have you always had this sexual energy? Did you have an awakening?
It's been on and off, you know. I think I had my second like sexual awakening probably around 28. So okay, I'm 32 now, and let me tell you something, dude. One day I was where I was at, it don't matter. None of y'all business. Don't worry about it. Everybody was consenting. That's all that matters. And I was looking around and I'm like, damn, like y'all fuck a lot, but y'all broke. I'm like, I gotta get you know, it's something you notice when people be like fucking a lot, they don't they be lacking in other areas. So, you know, I'm looking at like what 50 Cent been doing. He's accomplished a lot this last year being celibate. I'm like, damn, I need to try that shit.
Oh, and you think he's doing that because he's pulling back on his activities? You don't think he's getting?
I'm just saying, listen, he's accomplished so much in 1 year when he's not focused on. Now I don't know if he masturbates. He didn't get into all that detail, but he
that nigga, you know, he's still masturbating to them rim jobs that Vivica A. Fox used to give to him, child. No, he's still rimming off of that.
You know, he missed the hell out of her. I don't care.
Yeah, you know, he's still putting out the baby oil for shizzle.
Yeah.
But are you going to use your friend's pamphlet? Because didn't your friend come out with a 60, 90-day pamphlet situation? Are you indulging in that?
I'm definitely gonna use that. I'm gonna use that, and then in combination with like motivational videos, I basically just have to keep myself focused. Like if I kind of sit around and get bored, then it's like, let me go do something. Nah, fuck that. I gotta just stay busy. So every time I get the urge, a nigga finna do some push-ups, go walking, go do something. Like
it look like you've been working out, because them arms looking mighty,
Listen, look, let me tell you.
It's some thuggery in them biceps.
Let me tell you something, bro. When I tell you I went to Africa, got on the, well, by the way, black men, go to the doctor. I figured out what was wrong with me. Take your ass to the doctor.
What do you mean by, so I heard from the streets. I meant to ask you personally, but I didn't. I forgot about it because there'd be so much going on in the damn streets. But I heard, is it true that something about thyroids?
So I got the same thing Tasha K got, child. Same thing.
Okay, hold on. So what? Okay, so break that down, especially for those who don't know nothing about no goddamn thyroids.
Okay, so you have hypothyroidism, and then you have hyper. So hyper is when people like they can't gain no weight. They be like sticks and bones. Sometimes their eyes look like they're bulging out. Yeah. And then with hyper, you easily fucking gain weight. Like you gotta really be on top of your shit. So and then you know they be like concerned, and then they be like, oh, you know, but you at high risk for thyroid cancer. And before I knew it, I told the doctor, bitch, you a lie. Like before I knew it, it came out my mouth. Like I'm not speaking that over me. It was another bitch. I went to another health place, and she talking about, you know, black men die of heart attacks. Bitch, you a lie, not over here. So you know, go to the doctor, find out what's wrong with you. And then my hormones and shit was off. So I ain't been feeling right since I was 30. So that was 2023. So it makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so you wasn't feeling well. You felt like your hormones were kind of out of whack. And is that what had drove you to go see the doctor?
Finally. And then I ain't gonna lie, I finally listened to my mama. You know, women's intuition be on point. And she, you know, go get your hormones shit. Go get your that. And I'm like, whatever. But no, she was right. Yeah. So
you found out that. So what's the condition called again?
It's hypothyroidism.
Hypothyroidism. Yeah. And that's when you.
This is when your thyroid is basically low functioning, if that makes sense.
Low functioning. Okay.
And just think of everything your thyroid controls, and it's just like low. It's just slow.
Hypothyroidism. Okay. Because we got my beautiful moderator saying she's a whole nurse child.
Oh, so she knows. So
that's our doctor over here. So you know. Thyroids are commonly, like we hear about thyroids a lot when it comes to women, but not so much when it comes to men.
These men walking around with that shit too. You don't see them walk around with these big ass bellies and shit. They just don't go get shit tested. Cause like I ain't gonna hold you, you know, and they ain't got no insurance. I just pay out of pocket for the shit, cause whatever. So
it's rich nigga shit.
Hey, speaking. So all you gotta do is go to I go to any lab test. They got locations everywhere. And any fucking thing you need to go get that shit tested so you know what's going on with your body. Yeah.
See, so a lot of people don't know a lot about thyroid. So where's the thyroid located? Because I don't know a lot about thyroid.
Believe it's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have that, and then I find out the nigga was walking around with low T. So women, they don't understand. But women, think of like women when y'all estrogen is off. My fucking testosterone was off. So I was.
It could be high, it could be low.
Listen, baby, it didn't matter what I was doing with my diet. That shit was off. Okay.
So What caused it to be off? Like, have they diagnosed it? Like, is it hereditary, or did you do something accidentally that kind of tripped the system?
You know what? They say it can be hereditary. Like, I remember my dad going through this when he was about 30-ish. So it could be genetic. Could be
genetic. Okay. So how are they treating it? Like, how are they treating you? Is it with medication or?
Hold on, I'm gonna show you what I got. Hold on.
Okay, you guys, he's about to let us know what the treatment is here, child. Because he's right. Black men, we got to go to the doctor. I wasn't a doctor person. Like most men, I only went to the doctor when I felt horrible, and I really haven't felt horrible in my whole life. I probably was hospitalized maybe once or twice in my adult life. But then when I had a diabetes scare 2 years ago, I started going to the doctor obviously regularly then. And then once I reversed type 2 diabetes, thanks to Dr. Sebi and all of my holistic niggas out here who put me on that plant-based diet, baby. I had to work that thing about me, baby, because CTV got to be immortalized into history and be here forever. After that, I continued to stay with my doctors, though, because now that I'm 40, I'm reaching that age where, Black men, we're subjected to prostate cancer, all type of shit. So this is the age we definitely need to, kind of keep an eye on ourselves. So Black men, yes, get you, a doctor. Definitely try to get you a physical, some lab work done at least once a year at the very fucking least. Like, go see about yourself, baby. Go see about your car. Go make sure your transmission and your engine and your oil light and everything ain't coming on. Like, make sure everything is running. Okay.
Make sure everything is running smoothly. But I went to the herbal doctor when I went over to Africa. Now, y'all, I was already going to Africa. I didn't go to Africa just for this, to be fair. But I went over there because I'm like, instead of getting on medication and all that shit, let me try the herbs. So she gave me this stuff here that I take.
Okay, wait. Tell us about this stuff. What is it? What the fuck is
that? So this is, you can even find this online. It's Cantica Herbaletics. Okay. And this basically helps to keep your hormones in check.
Okay.
It's good for if you got things going on with your bladder, things with the thyroid, any kind of skin infection. Y'all, like when people, for example, get genital warts or when they catch herpes and they go over to South America or Africa, they take shit like this too. Because it's also antimicrobial, antiviral. I don't want to bore y'all with the science.
No. This is educational, and this is great as an opener before we get into
But when I say this shit does so many different things, this shit even treats syphilis. When I say 1,000 different things, 1,000 different things.
So that's like a liquid condom up in that motherfucker.
But it's nasty as fuck. That's the thing.
Most very nutritional, high vibrational things are disgusting.
Yes, absolutely disgusting. And the biggest thing is that it controls my insulin. So basically, when I eat, my insulin doesn't spike. So I take this right after every meal, and I'm good.
You know what? I've got a feeling we're gonna have to come back and do a whole another herbal show, so I can also show the folk what I be taking to keep my shit together. Because I take a bunch of natural supplements as well to make sure that I can look at Steiner that's gorgeous and really shit on these hoes the way that I do.
Then I take this here. If you see, it's tree. It's basically tree bark.
Tree bark, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if they can see that, but but I take this. Either I make a tea out of it, which I got over there, or I actually chew it. And this is good for vitality in men. Keeps our stuff functioning.
Okay. Tree bark.
Yeah.
Wow.
Literal chopping tree and chewing that shit. Yeah. It's crazy. Once again, disgusting, but it works.
And that's free for men.
Yeah. Now this one's for men. Yes.
Okay.
This is Nutrica. This just helps with my energy because I have fatigue and all that shit. Okay. They mainly sell this in Sweden and Norway, but you can get it in Africa too. And then I also got these soja capsules here, which help with vitality in men. And then these also double, triple, quadruple as fertility drugs over there. So this increases sperm count. This increases sperm count. So
Got it. Well, you might not need a high sperm count the way that you be wanting to be on your community dick tours. The lower that count is, the better, actually. Don't need to be too goddamn potent out there in the streets.
The problem is when you go to the doctors over there, the first thing they ask you, how many children do you have? And when you say, well, I don't have any children, like it's a big deal. And then, I told her my symptoms. And so she's thinking like, oh, he can't make kids. And she was so concerned. I'm like, girl, I just want to feel good. Fuck them kids. But they don't understand that. So yeah. But my homegirl told me to be careful because her cousin used this and knocked up a bitch with twins. So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I think
Love Jones. He potent, girl. Okay. Potent bitch.
Shout out to Love Jones.
Shout out to Love Jones. All right.
But I don't want to bore y'all with that. That's like
this is not boring, honey. This shit tonight probably gonna keep somebody from losing their sperm watching this damn live stream tonight, baby. Somebody is gonna get better and be blessed from tonight's live stream and some of the things that you said there and all for y'all.
Oh shit. Oh, and I also use this too. I need to be more consistent with it, but this is actually very good too. This company here.
What is that?
So it's called Nutrition. What they do is they take your DNA. I ain't gonna lie. They turn it into a barcode, and then they let you know like what you carry, what you need, and it gives you the exact vitamins you need for your body.
Yeah.
Because some people need more stuff than others. You know, if you struggle with weight, people, make sure you get alpha lipoic acid. Make sure you get berberine plus. Make sure you put cinnamon in your food. Make sure you eat blueberries. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
On period. We even supposed to be eating according to our blood type. Everything is really tailored. Yeah, everything is tailored to our DNA, but we just don't live in a system that educates us that way. So we end up just kind of going ballistic, and then we be needing the pharmaceutical system that they created for all the problems they intentionally fucking started to begin with. But that's a whole nother goddamn show as well.
And let me say this too. Let me put this out here too, because while we're talking about medicine shit, men, women, go get on PrEP.
Yeah. Straight and or gay. It's
straight,
gay,
bisexual, transgender, non-binary, gender conforming. Go get pansexual. Go get on PrEP.
Can we talk about PrEP real quick? Because it's funny that you brought up PrEP, because I've been seeing a lot of really dark shit in my algorithm lately. I don't know if you heard about that man in Atlanta who got the matching keloids, who got arrested and charged because he was intentionally, I think, infecting people. I might be confusing stories because I'm seeing so many stories. But one man is going viral. He got matching keloids. He's HIV positive, and I think he might have splashed blood into the eyes of his.
I heard about that. He was like in a hospital. Yeah, I heard about that.
And then there's another man that I saw in my algorithm who was also arrested for intentionally spreading HIV. And then I think I saw another viral situation. But this is my whole thing, right? I appreciate the existence of PrEP. And I get it. But I also feel like PrEP I feel like we're kind of, I don't know how to put this. I feel like we're kind of specializing in the superficial of the issue, but not the substance of the issue. Because what's the point of putting on PrEP when there's still HIV? I mean, what's the point of taking PrEP when there's still HIV out there? There's still syphilis out there. There's still gonorrhea and blue waffle out there. And I hate this narrative that's been attached to PrEP, because people almost are taking PrEP as if it's like putting on a condom, and it's not. PrEP only prohibits you from contracting HIV. You
still got 1,000 other diseases to worry about.
Right. And so if you're actually being mindful of all those other things you can contract outside of HIV, then you might as well just be wearing a condom, really. Why not do both? Why not use PrEP? Because condoms break. And for everybody out there, just in case y'all don't know, PrEP is not to bore y'all, but once again, PrEP is pre-exposure prophylaxis, right? Which means it prevents
HIV, right? You also have what's called PEP. So if you have a situation where the condom breaks, you get drunk, you fuck a nigga raw, and you don't know their status, especially if you got insurance, just go to the ER, go to the doctor, go to urgent care, and get a PEP prescription. And as long as you start it within 72 hours, it's like a 30-day prescription. It will also prevent you from contracting HIV if that person is HIV positive. If you get stuck with a needle, if you get sprayed with blood, like go get you some PEP. So yeah.
And see, and that's like my whole thing. It's like, isn't it easier to just not get drunk so that you don't fuck a nigga or a bitch at the bar? And like it almost feels like we are creating more excuses to not have to be completely responsible and intentional in our living.
When have adults ever been responsible though?
And how are we ever going to be, right? If they keep putting a bib around society's neck because all everybody does is get codependent on these so-called prevention medications, and then before you know it, bitch, you're gonna have a goddamn cabinet full of fucking preventional medications instead of just having some goddamn discipline and being responsible. Because look, there are HIV testing kits right at CVS, so you can literally get tested with your partner. Like,
yeah, you can go get you some Aura Quick. Yeah, I've used that before.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. So what's Aura Quick?
Yeah, that's the at-home HIV test. It's at Walmart.
Okay.
It's like I want to say $54. So yeah, so all you got to do, just make sure they haven't ate or drank nothing within 15 minutes, and you swallow here. Put that hole in the thing, wait, and it tell you right there.
Bam, thank you, ma'am. Yes, you can, old-fashioned way, go get tested with your partner. Ask for some paperwork. And while we're here, another conversation that's irritating me, and I know people not about to side with me because people don't like being responsible. I'm society's accountability partner. So of course, because I preach responsibility and I'm really big on people doing things within their own power to avoid certain fates, my messaging is not particularly popular. People like the PrEP, PEP, and criminalize HIV people like rather than the self-control, be intentional conversation. I want to ask you this: how do you feel about the criminalization of HIV positive people? Because when these stories go viral, where there's men and women intentionally inflicting people with HIV, a lot of the feedback from the public is this shit need to be criminalized. These people need to be criminalized. I even saw a comment from someone who said that HIV positive people and people with AIDS should have to register like sex offenders in a public database.
I don't know if I agree with that last part. But if you have an STD, you should absolutely let your partner, whoever you're having sex with, they should know before you engage in sex, period. I don't know about a database because, HIPAA, like, people who are not having sex with you don't need to know what you got. But yeah, I believe definitely you should let a person know for sure.
So does that mean that you also disagree with certain states who do not criminalize HIV, meaning that HIV positive people in certain states don't even have to legally disclose?
Yeah, I do disagree with that. I think they do that in California because they like, it's not like a chronic illness anymore. But fuck that, you should let a motherfucker know. That's it.
I know that those laws exist in Georgia where you have to disclose your status.
It's a simple conversation. It's a simple conversation. Just let a person know. And if they fucking take their medicine, they ain't gonna pass it along anyway. So,
but here's my thing. This is shit I don't like about society. Is I'm like, I don't understand why you also choose to lock the windows in your home, lock your doors before you leave, lock your car door up before you leave it, but you trust a random person in your pussy and don't take any preventive measures of your own, such as, once again, inquire, seek paperwork, receipts, test your partner. Like for me, the reason why I was like, I'm okay with HIV positive people not disclosing their status is because, bitch, we're going to test together anyway. So it doesn't matter to me. You're not going to be in a position. Yeah, you're not going to be in a position to fuck me without that paperwork because I'm demanding that paperwork. And if you don't want to give that paperwork, I don't want the dick or the pussy or the titties enough to go through with any sexual experience.
But shit, if we had that mindset, but we wouldn't have.
But that's what I'm saying though. But I don't understand why we, collectively don't. Because I'm just like, why would you not have that? Why would you not have that attitude? Why?
I think a lot of people don't want to do that because they know they got shit, and they don't want to like face that they have shit.
You got a point there. A lot of
people because if you really clean, if you really like, what's the problem? If you say right now, let's go get tested. Okay, let's go. I just got tested a couple weeks ago. Okay, come on, let's go. Yeah. So I think people are like that because they got shit they hide in themselves, in my opinion.
Wow. My God.
And people do fake results, so you need to make sure you check a government ID, make sure them names match, make sure them birth dates match. It's a lot going on out here.
That's why, baby, you do it together.
That part.
Do it together, baby. Okay. Wow. All right. Great discussion. I guess we can transition here. There's some things going on. You're Mr. Popular, a little bit too motherfucking popular, if you ask me. God damn it. You've always had you've always had the ability to attract really bizarre people. I mean, which I understand because I attract the same bizarre ass, parasitic individuals. But
can we just stop right there, right?
Yeah.
Mind you, the main people that have an issue with a nigga have never met me.
No.
I don't know these niggas. I don't care about these niggas. I'm never gonna fuck these niggas. Ever. Mm-hmm. Now I know I'm like the forbidden fruit of YouTube. And everybody, and you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the homos want to feel like, they want to be able to say, I had him. No, girl, it's never going to happen.
There's one person on here who is so obsessed with you.
So obsessed.
They recently spoke about how y'all had a conversation, and in the past, they've literally talked about punishing you by fucking you all up in your big, juicy, fat ass.
You know what? I can't even say what I want to say because I'm not going to issue a threat online ever. Let's just say that would never fucking happen.
We know it would never happen.
Now, if you want to put ugly, shitty, asshole Asian men on steps and tell them to push it out, that's your business. It's not going to happen here.
You are declaring that you would never push it out. And if you ever did, it would never be with them. You're going to push it out on top of
First off, here's what gets me right.
Yeah.
Even if I did swing that way, we've gotten to know each other a lot over the last, 4 years?
Yes.
4 years? All right, cool.
Have a very great close friendship.
Coming up on the anniversary, December. Okay. Even if I was gay, do you think I would be fucking someone that's living in poverty?
No.
Do you think I would be fucking a poor?
Well, I have to use a poor. My God. Yeah. People who can't even bail themselves out of prison.
A motherfucker that's living in a motel on an air mattress? No. They just got out of the Santa Monica jail? Yeah. A motherfucker that tried to blow up a Walmart? No. They can't even wipe his ass? No. They tried to fuck their grandmother?
Oh, no. Okay, hold on. So let's go. So let's start.
You're poor.
Let's go play by play here, okay? Speaking of Walmart, you know, and you
Speaking
can
of
get into
Walmart.
it, and you can get into, you know, you can get into it because you received a copyright strike on your channel, and then this delusional weirdo went and did a video thanking you for taking it down, as if you willfully took down the video out of good virtue. But the reality is you actually received a copyright strike from this person.
Oh God. Oh my God.
This maniac who's been obsessed with us both for years. All because we refuse to speak. All because we refuse to let him eat. All because recently thank you for taking down a video that he in fact got removed by filing a false copyright strike.
Oh my God. When I tell you, I literally, somebody hopped in my DMs and they was like, look, I just want to let you know he went live and he said, you know, he going to be giving out copyright strikes. Because what's happening is that he wants to erase the shit from the internet.
Absolutely.
But the clips are everywhere. And I hope he knows you can lose your channel for issuing a false copyright strike.
People have. Someone lost their channel doing that to me. YouTube went clip, clip, kaboom on their shit.
So I hope they're smart and they just retract it. But hey, you know, we working on things. But you know, he went and he gave me a copyright strike. It was the when was that video? 2024 sometime.
It was last year, yeah.
And to me, I think it was just his way of trying to get me to talk about him, to go live, to crash out. And I'm past my crashing out phase. I'm not giving these niggas that no more. I got other ways to fight back.
Absolutely.
And knowing what I know now, I'll never have another issue with anybody. Yeah. Well, so I hope they know what's good for them. And just take it back. Just retract it.
Just retract it. Because it's going to be in your favor. I mean, this was reported on the news, for God's sakes.
It's reported on the news.
It made headlines. It's all over Facebook and everything. But we know that the real reason he did it is because, considering how large your platform is, he hates that so many people in the space he creates piss poor content in is going to run all up and through and across that commentary because it's all up in the motherfucking algorithm.
That part.
Oh, and that burns him up so bad. So why do you think he couldn't tell his audience the truth then? Instead of pretending like he's unbothered and pretending as if you willfully took it down out of good character, when he in fact is so pressed by that commentary that he had to run to the YouTube authorities about it. Why he couldn't just be honest and say, I'm pressed, I ain't bothered, I did everything in my goddamn power to get that shit down.
Why not just ask me to take it down? I probably would have took it down. The video was like over a year ago. I don't give a fuck like that.
You so kind.
Why not just ask me to take it down? Why copyright strike something that's everywhere? But then again, why try to blow up a Walmart? Why tear up your roommate's apartment? Why do that? Because that's what he was really pissed about. The interview I did with his roommate, the interview I did with Rico. That's what he was really pissed about. So,
oh wait, that's the commentary. It's the one with his ex-boyfriend Rico, who told us that when he tried to plunge into Wild Eye's ass, that Wild Eye unleashed a volcanic level of doo-doo onto his penis in the shower, and he had to make Wild Eye scrub him clean. You talking about that interview?
That interview.
Oh, the interview where the ex-boyfriend Rico also let us know that Wild Eye was trying to fuck on their company, so he punished Wild Eye by making him get on his knees and suck his big black ping.
Yep.
Woo, sure.
Oh, he was hot about that.
That interview.
He was
Well,
hot about that.
that's a problem because Rico hasn't stopped telling his story. So taking it down from your channel doesn't erase it from our minds. It doesn't erase it from the YouTube history books.
Exactly.
And Rico definitely is not under any type of a self-imposed gag order. So we constantly hear about, what happened, in DC Gate.
What's crazy too is all this man has to do is just take his medication. But he refuses to do that. And look at him, a hot, slobbering fucking mess. Look at that. That's the person that talks shit about people for a living. Look at him.
I wouldn't even say for a living, baby, because he ain't making.
Well, yeah, because he ain't getting paid that much.
Just talking shit. Mm-hmm.
But just talking shit.
Yeah.
You know how much nerve you gotta have to look like that and not be humble?
Does it look like he clearly has any nerves? I don't think any of the nerves are working. I don't think any of the nerves are functioning. I don't think anything's functioning. Everything looks like it's malfunctioning. So
and what gets me is that he can clown and then use the mental illness and people still have sympathy. It's just like, well, what the fuck do you do? Because even when he went in front of the judge, it was just like, oh, he's mentally ill. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude.
But you know what? Here's my thing though. If so-called mental illness is an excuse, it wasn't an excuse that got his ass out of jail. He still had to pay for his crimes, do his time, and is on probation accordingly. So mental illness is not an excuse, baby. Being mentally ill doesn't give you qualified immunity. Being mentally ill does not keep you from being chin-checked. In this system where we recognize mentally ill people are still held accountable and accordingly. That's why his ass went to jail to begin with. That's why he had to pay restitution for tearing up people's library to begin with.
That part.
That's why the police tased his butt naked ass down to the fucking ground and threw him into a 5150 hole when he was running to the streets of Texas on top of them people goddamn cars and shit. Because
I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, you got to look at the police report. The police report gave the full play, had the footage. The actual library footage was only half the battle, but that was only half the story, honey. You got to pull the police report. They had to chase his butt naked ass down the street. He got on top of a car, butt booty naked, and they had to tase his ass unconscious.
Damn.
And throw him into the back of a paddy wagon. Oh, yes, they did.
Damn.
Now, here's the thing, right? Because, see, the bitch don't get no hits to his channel. Somebody recently was like, oh, you know that while I, caught himself standing up for Armand by coming at you after I had clocked Wiggins' T. So, I said, oh, he actually tried to pop it on me. And apparently did so like, a week or two ago? Whenever it was that when me and Armand was going back and forth, I had no idea.
Oh, damn.
So here's my thing. I just want to know why a bitch who got to go live from the cafeteria of a men's shelter out here defending a nigga who won't even let him sleep in the backyard shed of his new place since Armand got all this new square footage. Because while he talking about what Larry Reed ain't done for me, let's talk about what Armand ain't did for the sleuth foot, puppy pound, mashed potatoes, bad body, cockeyed, cleft foot freak of fucking nature. who was rubbing, to your point, Storm, his grandmammy's pussy all up and down to the ground, according to his own family. See, Armand, matter of fact, let me just take you down. So let me go ahead and take you down real quick, so that nobody can connect you to what I'm about to say. Okay, I'm gonna take you down real quick and bring you back up. Okay, yeah, because I don't even want Storm to get no residual, pushback on this thing. But my thing here is Armand was given a DEI segment on Nancy Grace, but he didn't have the Wild Eye show next to him. Not even when Armand was given a DEI feature on the Angela Yee show did he have his slow pit bull in the face ass next to him. And considering all them struggle ass views the Wild Eye got on that dried up dead ass platform nobody clicking on, it looked like his friend ain't sharing him out nor doing him any favors in that department either. I mean, for God's sakes, at least the official king of molesters sat next to Armand and did shows with him. Armand won't even let Wild Eye share a StreamYard box with him because Wild Eye is not a day walker. He got a midnight body. So when Armand want to use him as a lapdog, he just throws the microphone inside the dog cage and let him bark it out from the rear view. A bitch literally hooting and hollering on behalf of a content creator who was one of the first to drag him after he ran up in Walmart, making bomb threats so that he didn't have to pay for that anal douche and them tampons he stole out of the women's department for that loose ass, no grip, sliding on the floor ass pussy he got all them goddamn diseases and pestilences residing in from all them goddamn texting down low ass men he used to traffic back to his apartment outside of the 7-Eleven. See, can't no bitch who done been arrested and institutionalized twice since he done been on YouTube for trying to blow up federal and state buildings talk about nail bitch on here, because one thing CTV ain't got is a mugshot, hoe. And one thing CTV can do is walk up in any Walmart and grab a watermelon without seeing my face on the do not enter bulletin out front, bitch. Scallywag. Ain't got no hair in the motherfucking back, over there hooting and hollering under low frequency light from a goddamn stolen laptop, trying not to be loud because you filming under the staircase in Oliver Gospel Mission past your goddamn curfew, you homeless dwarf body criminal twat. Your mentor got a boob job and you in need of a boob lift, bitch. Make it make sense. I'm gonna need you to screw your foot back in place and go get them goddamn, wait a minute. Not even, I want you to listen. Listen to these profound instructions I'm about to give to you, girl, because Storm just got up here, girl, and gave all these great medicines out to help Black men with, okay? And along with all of the great things that Storm prescribed just for hoes like you, I want you to go and take a motherfucking 7-mile run around the city block in conjunction with that, because ain't that's why you over there with them mushy ass titties, 70 pounds bigger with type 1 sugar diabetes and a dirt ring around both your motherfucking eye sockets, because you'd rather sit on your funky, fucked out flat ass and talk about healthier people than you, then get on a goddamn keto diet so that when your mammy hug you, it don't require both her motherfucking arms, hoe. See, y'all know a bitch ain't called themselves trying to read me when you can't even see straight, walk straight, nor even think straight, bitch. I'm on a $1,300 MacBook gifted to me by Dr. Larry Reed, while you using a goddamn government-approved coupon to get your 5 o'clock meal with, ho. You sleeping on a box spring with another nigga's foot on top of your head while Armand sitting in a goddamn luxury Airbnb laughing at your low self-esteem breadcrumb chasing ass. Armand ain't even feeding you. He ain't funding nor fucking you while I got a bank full of Larry Reed's money, ho. How about we go receipt for receipt on what yours done did for you and what mine's done did for me? You want to do that? No, bitch, you don't. So until you dip your filthy SpongeBob body ass in some bleach water and get a support bra for that goddamn stomach, that I don't think you can see me. Not here, not there, not today, not tomorrow, ho. And you definitely can't see me, bitch, when you only working out of one fucking eye. And even its view is obstructed by the yellow from them bucking buttery ass decaying baby teeth that are swinging around the inside of your mouth, bitch. Now, I just got one question for you, Wild Eye. Is it Dr. King Ho, or is it Storm? Hi, and we're back.
God.
Hi.
Do you know the last time you read him like that, he started preaching the gospel for like a week straight.
He did. I just wanted to sit you aside because, you know, I wanted to be fully responsible for what happens next.
You? Wow.
I don't want you to catch no residual, baby. I want bitches to know, bitch.
You know what he gonna do? He gonna go live. He gonna go live and he gonna go in on me because he ain't gonna put up on me.
Yeah. See, I didn't know she needed that.
She did.
I didn't know she needed. Had I known she needed that, I would have pulled up earlier and ran her that. Yeah.
That's a reason.
Now, do you think that the disgruntled freak is going to retract the copyright?
If he's smart, he would. If he knows what's good for him, he would. I would really advise him to just retract it. Just retract it. Because you got your ways, but Storm has his ways.
Oh, period.
And that's all I got to say.
Now, on to another weirdo.
Yes.
Did you ever? So there's somebody allegedly claiming.
I was gonna say, please don't say his name.
You know we not. We never do, honey. We give them hoes prison names, and ironically, all of them actually be going to prison. That's the gag of a witch. I started giving them hoes prison names, and then the Lord started running all their motherfucking ass to the prison.
Yeah.
I be telling y'all, girls, stay away from a witch, bitch. Our tongue has the power of life, death, and y'all mug shots in it, bitch.
That part.
This individual is claiming that you and him had a conversation. I don't know much about y'all history because everybody has a skewed history with this individual. But was there any point in time where there was communication between you
and this person
and prison pants?
There was nothing but, first off, he started following me. All the stuff going on with the other people. Oh shit!
I got some background music playing.
And so randomly, he would just hop in my shit, hop in my DMs. Oh, how you doing? Oh, can you share this video? Oh, I need your help. Oh, and then one time he got in talking about some. Oh, I need you to do this, and Harry back to say, "Who the fuck is you talking to? Who the fuck is you talking to?" Oh, then he'll delete everything. Then he'll send a message. Then he'll delete it. Just straight weirdo shit. Ooh. Straight stalkerish shit.
So,
then one day he goes, "Oh, and I think you're cute, and I don't care who you show this to."
What? Are you serious?
I swear. Oh, I think you're cute, and I don't care who you show this to.
Outright came on to you
in the DMs. My thing is, bitch, you get in line.
So that's why he been talking about screwing you all up in your big juicy booty and shit, and put you in style and wanting to bust all of them.
I'll do you one better. One day he was on his live and he just going in on me for no reason, and he goes, "Storm, I want to suck your dick." Once again, get in line. You know how many people want to get on their fucking...
It's not considered actual harassment?
It should be. It should be. But nigga, it's never gonna happen. Do you know how many people want to suck my fucking dick? You know how many people want to eat my ass? You know how many people want to pay me for me to step on their fucking face, to piss on them?
He's one of them.
Why you think it's gonna be you, ho? It was never gonna be you. That's why they're mad. Do you realize these niggas are mad because they have no proximity to me? That's it.
Now, you know, I personally know that because Prison Pants tried to get to you also through me in the beginning of our very short-lived acquaintanceship. And I didn't even know y'all had this history because my experience was the very same. Started barking around orders, feeling entitled to my platform. I'm like, bitch, who are you for one? I only work this hard, girl, for my actual friends on YouTube, ho, and you are not one of them.
You are not that. And I think he needs to get some healing for his past and not be worried about me.
So this is all sexual attraction, sexual frustration, turned inverted. Now he's trying to be a schoolyard bully to you because you, in fact, rejected him, and he knows that you will never bend the knee. And the ironic thing is about him sexually harassing you is that I have voicemails from this bitch calling me at 12 and 1 a.m. in the morning, asking me what am I doing with this pussy, and am I playing in this pussy? So this pathology of this pathology of sexual harassment, I played those audios. They're on my channel. But I didn't even know that was like a pattern.
And see, my whole thing is maybe he got me fucked up with another YouTuber that he fucked from the back in the back of a car. This is not that.
No, C-Bus, it's not obvious because nobody knows who the fuck this person is.
That part.
This person is a nobody. So no,
that
it's
part.
Obvious. You're speaking as if this person is a somebody. No, nobody knows.
But this is somebody who is a prostitute. He's been prostituting himself since he was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Foster care type shit. He said it himself. He was walking around the schoolyard dirty and shit. Abandoned. SA'd as a child.
He did share that.
These motherfuckers got issues.
I think that YouTube needs to start first and foremost making content creators submit to a psych eval for one.
I agree.
And if that psych eval is if it comes back green for positive that the bitch is crazy, then redirect the bitch to, you know, the mental health side of YouTube where maybe there can be some psychologists and psychiatrists who can take it from there and rehabilitate crazy hoes like Wild Eye and Prison Pants.
Still tipping, I'm not trying to drag. That's not a drag. That wasn't meant to be a drag. I'm stating what the fuck he's stating. Y'all think these people get online and act like this for no fucking reason?
No. And here's the thing. If it's so not a drag, remind the same audience that whether Storm is gay, bisexual, or pansexual isn't a drag.
It's not a drag either.
It's not a drag either.
Hello.
If it's not a drag, also remind the same audience that Storm being educated and talking proper is also not a motherfucker.
Not a drag. Because I don't feel bad for that. You want me to feel bad because I wasn't in the slow class with Sukiyana and them? I don't feel bad. You want me to feel bad because I didn't repeat the 9th grade 3 times? I don't feel bad for that. Sorry.
And it is a drag when you got motherfucking problems, but you spending all your motherfucking time swooping in front of other bitches' does. And you got a whole junkyard in front of yours. Oh yes, bitch, it is a drag. It's a drag. Sweep in front of your own separate and son ass front yard before you get popped in it on everybody else. Or you shall be dragged. Okay? Drag for drag, honey. Because bitch,
and they clown and do, bro, when they come to do this shit and they are on probation, don't you know we can send this to your probation officer?
Isn't the irony is that both goddamn Prison Pants and Wild Out are both on goddamn aversion programs and probation and shit, saying restitution, just got out of prison, bitch. Like, bitch, are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? Are you okay? You're not okay. Why you're not okay? Everything is okay.
And they should be focused on themselves, focus on their content, but they focus on Storm. Like, what the fuck?
And CTV. I'm just like, girl, who are you people? And then God forbid, girl, we take 30 seconds out of our clout to sling that energy back, girl.
And it's a problem.
It's a problem. Well, let it be a problem, bitch. Let it be a problem, bitch. All cap problems.
Because you know they finna go live and rant.
Well, let's talk about going live. Okay, so let's talk about going live and ranting and raving and saying that everybody wants you and everybody wants to fuck you and everybody's just mad and everybody's just jealous and everybody wants your dick and everybody. Let's talk about it because, see, let me tell you how unbothered I am. Let me tell you how unpopular these people are. Let me tell you how irrelevant these people are. I mean, like, we talk about them because they are a gag. And just because, I mean, like, why not get our quick and a view off of bitches who got us constantly up on the top 10 of the Hot 100 Billboard to begin with? Like, thank you.
Because apparently we're superstars. Yeah, we the first thing on their mind when they wake up.
The Hot 100. Thank you for allowing us to chart on the Hot 100. We appreciate that. But let me tell you something. The gag about it is, Storm, I literally am so cool on entertaining my audience with celebrity-based commentary and trendy topics. I literally don't be pressed about these bitches, even though they're obsessed and they love to keep my dick where I'll give it to them. It does belong, which is in their mouth. You know, however, I'm so unpressed that these people don't even know, girl. I have all of your ops are trying to make contact with me.
Damn.
This is a email from his own ex that emailed me back in September. I have several files in my email right now about his family, family name, and a list of ex-boyfriends. This person sent me all type of illicit pictures. I had to crop this picture because if I scroll down below, you see his dick. This person sent me all type of sex tapes, all type of shit, loaded me up. And look at the date. Look at the date.
Damn, September 5th.
If I was pressed about these hoes, I could run it. Run it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Conscious. Push that shit out. Come push that shit out.
You said, baby, I don't do the pores. I don't do the pores, baby.
That shit look nasty. At least clean your nasty ass before you get fucked on some steps. That shit look nasty as fuck.
Baby, I'm a top dollar bitch. I roll with 6-figure niggas, as we can see. Okay, baby? I sit at wealthy tables, as we can see. Okay? I am the ladder these bitches tried to climb to get to all the people that I'm already socially acquainted with. I didn't even let it be known that his own intimate ops are making contact with me, wanting me to expose him, trying to pay me to expose him. This is back in September. Here in October. Like, if I wanted these hoes, I could Thanos them. He's not even relevant enough to dog pile on. I honestly feel like he canceled himself, girl. Like, I don't even need to add no more to it, girl. You're going to prison and being shanked before the Father, Son, and the Holy Daughter.
And you want to know something? You want to know why he was really mad too? He got mad. Remember that last live he did when he was in New York, where he was going in on me and Larry Reed? That's originally what got his channel snatched.
Wow.
And he never got paid his $11,000 that he made that month.
It's funny how the tables turn.
And then he had to come home, and then he went to jail.
But baby, he said that can't nobody commentate better than him. Can't nobody live better than him. Can't nobody fuck better than him. Yeah, bitch. And can't nobody go to prison better than you either.
First off, if you're such a good fucker, why are you broke?
And why are you outsourcing for random ass raw ass on Twitter? And then why are you being rejected?
Push that shit up. Push. Oh my god. Oh.
And then being rejected at that. You're outsourcing for foreign.
Wait a minute. He had that motherfucker like. Push this shit. Push this shit. Push it up. Push it out. The dude sitting there like, hold up. Dude sitting there like, oh my god. The fuck?
It is so disgusting, Storm. The fact that the bottom that he was powering didn't even have no dick made it worse. It was all stacked and no dick.
With a nasty, shitty ass. At least fleet that shit.
It was all stacked.
Nasty.
I don't understand, but I do.
Didn't even have enough sense to use no lube. You a terrible fucking top bitch. No lube, no spit, no nothing, just mud. You nasty landslide motherfucker.
Girl, you had to sue the HIV housing organization for kicking you out.
Go.
Where's the competition?
And as long as you've been selling your fucking body, you don't know how to properly prep.
I don't understand, Storm.
I don't understand.
Maybe they're mad. Maybe they're really mad because we haven't made the same mistake and made the same choices that they did in life. None of our corn is all over the internet. We don't have mug shots. We don't have a record.
See, this is what you need right here.
We're not being reported by the 6 o'clock news.
This is what you needed right here. You know what I'm saying? This shit almost out there. That's what you needed right there. You see that? See that? That's all he needed. And you ain't give him none. You was so mean. You was so mean. Ripping his nasty, shitty ass to shreds. You couldn't even give him none of that.
But you know, even you doing this is probably turning him on for him.
Not even no spit, no nothing.
He right now at home spitting on his hand, jerking himself because
just ramming in that shitty shit.
You're getting him aroused right now, Storm.
Ripping somebody's asshole open, blood and shit. You're nasty.
Big arousal. Big arousal.
Trifling.
Trife. Because we didn't make the same choices and we didn't allow you hosts to sit at the table. Because you do know what somebody called us, right? Somebody said that me, you, Tasha, Larry, T.S. Madison, that we're all considered the YouTube Illuminati. That we're considered YouTube Illuminati. And I kind of actually like that.
I kind of do too. So basically, that means we're gatekeepers. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it provides some exclusivity.
Well, if we are YouTube Illuminati, he's never going to be invited.
Clearly.
Like, do you know the shit the rituals we would put you through if that was the case? And then we would still throw you away like garbage. like you've always been thrown away from birth.
Ultimately happened, yeah.
It's a shame. It's a shame. It really is. But listen, they claim they the best this, they the best that. Just listen, let the content.
If you're the best, stop buying subscribers.
Yes.
If you're the best, stop buying views. If you're the best, stop it. Stop it. Because we don't understand.
We don't understand. Let me tell you, you know what's crazy? They have made so much money talking about me. I can't make no money talking about them.
Mm-hmm.
None. I have fed these niggas. These niggas are my fucking sons. 1, 2, 3. It's about 4 niggas. Them channels are really my channels.
Got a lot of bastard children out there. It's a lot of bastard children out
there. I don't want custody. I don't want custody of not nan one.
Daddy ain't coming home, bitch.
Never.
Daddy ain't coming home.
But they are literally my sons. It's niggas that have literally went live for years straight just about me. Like, it's crazy.
I just want to know, like, what do we do to these niggas? I got niggas on here threatening to pop me, to unalive me.
If you called them tomorrow and you was their friend, they would stop all that shit.
But that's what it's all about.
I could stop all this shit if I made a few phone calls tomorrow and just was friendly with motherfuckers.
We could end it all by just saying hi. Yes. All this is stop.
Yes.
But I'm a Scorpio, so I'm kind of a stickler for torment. So the more I see you desperate for me, the more I will deprive you. Because it pleasures me. It pleasures me. It pleasures me to deprive you, baby.
Listen, they don't have no real issues with us because there's no issue to have with us.
Of course not. All these people tried to be at the foot of our garment. They were at the hem of our robe initially.
Literally.
And this is all about injury and rejection. And I'm just so sorry.
And they want to get on their knees and suck cock. Let's call it what it is. They want to get on their knees and suck fucking cock. They want us to piss on them and piss in their mouth when they gargle and swallow that shit.
And I would. I'm into handing out golden showers.
That's what they want. They would feel good. They would be so fucking happy and honored.
Yeah, because that's the only thing that they could get from me is my waist.
Literally.
Yeah. That is the only thing that they could get is my waist. If they want that, just give me the time and the place, baby.
Look at that. That Astro Glide I rubbed on my hand still got it shiny. He couldn't give his bottom nothing. Just a goddamn.
Now,
shit.
You know he screenshotted that shiny ass hand because he's going to imagine you plunging him with that fist tonight.
I have fisted somebody before.
He's blessed for this. Oh, you have?
I have. I've fisted a vagina before.
How is that?
You know what? You start off with like 2 fingers, then 3, then 4, and before you know, you got your whole fist in there. I never got my whole arm in, but my fist, it's some wild shit to see.
Ooh, child. My God. See.
It's some wild shit to see. I never seen black women don't be into that shit, but the white women, they be into that shit.
Oh yes, baby. They need to be punished real bad.
But speaking of vaginas, did you know that black women literally have the wettest vaginas?
Are we surprised by that?
I'm not.
Are we?
But
other
we're
races, talking about Mother Earth here,
right?
I mean, are we surprised that black women are the whoppiest?
Other women be dry as fuck
because all those bitches are the black woman's sons. Yeah. That's what happens when you a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. Okay? There got to be something that sets mother apart from her daughters.
She be wet as fuck.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at that. Because even in the corn, we be seeing the males having to lube up.
Yes. Yep.
Pale cake.
Yes.
Having to lube up pale cake real bad. But see, I can't do the fist in my coochie too dainty. My coochie too effeminate and dainty. To be able to accomplish this thing. It sounds good in my head, though. Yeah.
But it's true, though, because I tell them a lot on my show, too, even in the underground sex world, like, if you on some interracial shit, black men on some interracial shit, like you going to have lube in your repertoire. But when you go sleep with a black woman, you don't even think about that shit. You don't need that shit.
Mother ready to give you 8, baby, all at once. 8 churning, all at once, baby.
Wet, squirting, creaming,
and ready for the gardening of it all, baby.
Now, I love a squirter. I ain't gonna lie. What really turns me on is the cream.
I like all of that circus Olay behavior in sex too. Squirting, the cream, the sweat. the moisture of it all, you know, just the sweet, that nasty, and that gushy stuff in
Stuff.
the Jay-Z. Yeah.
Yes.
But see, we nasty like that.
Yeah,
I
it's just
think,
like
I think my nasty come from being a Scorpio though, because I was raised to be pretty conservative, so I don't know where my inherited wildness comes from, other
but
than
I was too, but it was weird because it was people that was wilding out, but telling me to be conservative, but they were wilding out.
That's true.
But my uncles and shit, my daddy and uncles and shit, they act just like Boosie. So I came up around niggas that act like Boosie. So
see, the men in my life, they behaved badly too, but not bad enough for it to justify where my wild shit come from. So I just have to chop it up to just being a Scorpio.
okay.
Yeah, like, you know, when Tyrese got to Scorpio in the Songs of Love Making, he didn't even have a verse for us. He just had to let out a squeal. It was inarticulable. So, you know, I guess it's just a part of our inheritance. But speaking of black and black women, Africa, you spent quite a bit of time in Africa. First of all, how long were you in fucking Africa? What inspired you to even go to Africa? And what part of Africa were you in?
All right, so I went to Ghana. I was there like 2.5 weeks.
Ghana, okay.
And I had been wanting to go for the longest because I've never been that far. Like I've never been to that part of the hemisphere. So, that hemisphere actually, that part of the world, and I wanted to see something new. I wanted to look for possible locations for the show. Get some content ideas. I needed that peace. I needed all that shit. I did not want to come back. I cannot wait to go back. I had the best time of my life. The best time.
What made it the best time? What did you enjoy so much about Ghana?
You know what? When I went there, don't get me wrong, they got technology, they got all that shit. Like, y'all don't be ignorant talking about they got running water. Like, of course.
Right. They have actually civilizations. They have a modern cities running AC. They don't live out of mud huts.
Not all. but some do. But what I really loved is that the people are social. You have community. Like, you're not by yourself. You're not isolated. You know what I'm saying?
So it's very communal.
Yeah. So let's say me and you both live there, right? And you got your apartment, I got my apartment. Yeah. We wouldn't just do shit by ourselves. I would be knocking on your door like, hey, you ready to go to the store? Like, we going to the market. Like, you just don't do shit by yourself. Okay. So it was.
They're running pairs and packs.
They do. They literally do. The people are social. They still talk to each other. They still use cash. Some people had flip phones.
Wow.
I saw Blackberries over there.
Oh, so that was the
way people were social, it felt like 2003. If you remember 2003,
I do. It's one of the best eras, if you ask me. Like, and that's my favorite era of life. It's like the 2000s
because we had some technology, but we were still social,
right? And we didn't have social media at that time, so the world still had a sense of culture.
But it's open enterprise over there. By 2035 or by 2040, a third of the world's population is going to live in Africa because Europe is falling, China's overran. So when you go to Africa, you're going to see black people, but you see a lot of Asians, Indians, and you see white people too. So
it's a melting pot.
Yes. And they buying up shit. When I say buying up shit, they buying up shit.
Could they tell that you were a American?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was pretty obvious to them.
Yeah. So when we go over there, they can always tell we're Americans because we're heavier. We're about 40, 50 pounds heavier.
Wow.
Even their big people are smaller than us.
Even their big people are smaller than us.
Yeah. So think about like our big mamas, like their big mamas are still smaller. And then it was wild to see people who they got breasts, little tiny waists, and then big asses. That was some wild shit to see too. But they waist literally be like this.
Tiny itty bitty witty, honey. Wow.
But they knew of course they knew I wasn't from there, even like looking at my face, like one of my babies, because I got a spiritual family over there now too, and I got initiated with them. Anyway, they poured the liquor for the ancestors, and gave me a name too and all that shit I can't even pronounce. But
Wow.
Yeah, but one of the babies was just like, "Are you half Chinese?" And I was like, "No, baby, I'm not Chinese. I promise you that."
Come on, half Chinese. Why would they think that you were half Chinese?
She was looking at my face, so they, I mean, she was a baby. She was probably like 4 or 5.
Oh, okay, this is the baby.
Yeah, but they didn't really. They only really saw people with like my shape of face that were Asian, so that's why she was saying that.
So, what did you notice about like the culture? Like, what do they do that we don't do as Americans?
They talk to each other. They really respect their parents. They love the fuck out their parents.
Honor their father and mothers.
They have
over here in the States.
Yes, they have a bunch of babies. The women are really hardworking.
Mm-hmm.
Like they be hustling. They got like the thing on their head, baby on the back, baby in the front. You know, the men be hustling too, but then some of the men just be slinging dick all day.
Ooh, child.
Like I'm talking about walking around, no drawers, dick to their knees, just slinging it. They fuck a lot.
They gotta keep the population populating, honey.
And they do. And they do. I got so many offers for a baby while I was over there. Like,
not surprised.
Shit, they tried to my tour guide was trying to marry me off while I was there too. Because
you probably came back just in time for your ass ended up trafficking.
Because you can have multiple wives over there. Mm-hmm. So that's a whole nother thing too. Yeah, they eat together, they pray together. Yeah, it's a whole.
Is there distinct differences in the gender norms between the men and the women?
Yes.
Such as what?
Such as a lot of the women are still submissive to their men.
Okay.
Some of them, like for example, like when you really what you're supposed to do, right? Like when you're talking to an elder, or you're supposed to like kneel. So you're not like on the same eye level as someone as a higher authority. Some of the women still bring their men the food and they get on their knees and serve it.
Oh, I know them red pill niggas will love all that from American women.
Yeah, that ain't happening in America.
The days are over, baby. Thank God. Wow. Do the men seem to be really good to the women though in return?
Yeah. Okay. What do you consider good?
I guess
because treat them well and respectful. Yes, is you can tell the men are genuinely attracted to women. They like women, right? Okay. Is you gonna be the only one he fucking? No. So that's why I say like treat Hal, because he's going to be fucking, and
you're gonna have a sister.
It's not even a sister wife. If he want to fuck a prostitute, he's gonna do that. That's just, it's understood.
So I guess women though don't have that same liberty to be that sexually fluid.
Yes and no. You can, but you just kind of like keep it on the low. But they don't mind being stepdaddies there. So all that stepdaddy shit, like, be like, oh, we're not marrying a single mother. They don't give a fuck about that over there. It's because your kid is seen as like the community's child, not just yours. Yeah. So even like my tour guide, he's still cool with his baby mama, and their daughter is like 19, and he helped her with her younger kids that she got with somebody else, and it's just understood. It's not a big deal. Oh shit! They even sell it. Hold on, I'm gonna grab what else they sell too.
Anessa, you can email me at consciouztv@gmail.com, and I'll get Storm to lay down his email. You can also follow us on Instagram to get in contact with us too. Storm Monroe on Instagram and Consciouztv on Instagram as well.
Boom.
Everybody traveling to Africa.
So this shit right here, this is a natural alcohol that they make in the ground with like the leaves and shit, not the chemicals out the store. But they also sell this shit to keep your dick hard. So what I learned is no matter where you are in the world, men are going to find a way to keep their dick hard. So
Yeah.
You find a man on the corner that sells this. Shout out to my spiritual father.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess. And yeah, he'll give you a shot of this. You take it, and it's like a honey pack, but it's natural.
Get you right on up there. And you got a bottle full, so you ain't been popping out yet.
I drank so much of this while I was over there. It was crazy.
Okay, wait. So were you getting it in over there? Like,
No. This is also good for you too. This is like good.
Okay.
It's actually good for your body. Yeah.
Did you experience any Gahinian pussy? Any Gahinian punani?
I did not. I had the offers. I had the opportunity. They throw it at you. When I say throw it at you, throw it like throw it.
You're gonna travel storm, but not travel. You gotta.
You know what? I didn't want to only because
not the king of voyaging and the king of exploration.
I'd rather pick out some shit myself versus somebody saying, "Oh, this is what I have for you." Like, because I didn't know if that shit was a setup, and then some of them girls are young, and I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't know how young. You know what I'm saying? I just like, no, you know, because give me grown, not like. I mean, 25, you're grown, but just you 24 or you 21 though. Your ass could be 17. I don't fucking know. I'd be real suspicious on that shit. But I did go get a happy ending massage, a new room massage. I did go get that.
They have new room massages.
Yeah. You can go right on Google over there, and it pops up, and they show you like, oh, you know, this much to get stroked. But it was an actual good massage though.
What?
Yes. Yeah. So I went to, and she lived in like some little like shanty house or whatever in East Legon, with mud roads and all that shit because it had rain. So I caught an Uber over there.
Professional jack off masseuse over in Ghana.
But I went to this lady's house though. Yeah, and I'm like, am I really doing this? I'm like, yeah, I'm finna do this shit. So went over there, older black lady, probably like in her, I'm gonna say probably late 40s. But she was sexy.
Have hit?
Huh?
Would you have hit it?
You know what? Honestly, her, yeah. But you know, I like older anyway. But yeah, but she was sexy. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
But started massaging me and shit. We was watching Big Brother Niger, the Nigerian version.
What?
Sitting there massaging me and shit. When I say strong ass hands,
those like, experience.
I was like, oh my god,
it's mileage on them hands.
I'm like, oh damn, you know. Then she turned me over, rubbed me down, did the whole thing because I paid for the VIP. Well, the second level VIP. Mm-hmm. Then turned me over, said, are you ready? Well, shit, obviously, because my shit was like this, like obviously. And she got the
what? I am so jealous of y'all. So many of y'all have a capacity to be able to like hook up with strangers. I cannot hook up with somebody that I don't know. I just cannot do it. I don't care how attractive, I don't care how sexy. If I don't like have a solid rapport with you, I cannot just be.
But I feel like why not massage that? That has tension too. That's a part of my body too. So why not massage that?
But is it not like embarrassing? It's like, oh my god, I gotta moan in front of this person. I'm gonna be.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'll nut moan in front. I fucking public. I don't give a fuck. I love to be watched. I don't give a good goddamn. Like stroke this shit. I'm ready to fucking nut. Like.
God.
And she knew what, and she had the right hand pressure because my hand's strong, her hands are strong. And like with the Asian ladies, a lot of times their hands are tiny, and it's just like, no, you know, like I've been beating this.
Men typically are tiny too, so it's a hand size appropriate to the.
But I've probably been beating my dick since I was 8. Like you gotta stroke this shit, and so. She went in and she knew to grab the balls, go right under. I mean, she knew to focus on the head, the part right up under the head, which is like what really gets us going. Like she fucking knew. She knew to get like in the crevice in the corner of the crotch and hit that.
The science, baby. The science.
I mean, stroking and rubbing that shit, and I said, slap it a little bit. I'm like, oh my god.
Now I have smacked dick. Yeah, I do a lot of dick smacking on my neck.
I like that shit too. I ain't gonna lie. I like that. Shout out to Devil Hands Mo. She's really good at that shit too.
Who the fuck is Double Hands Mo?
Oh my god, she's the lady that everybody copies on Twitter. So she does a lot of work with Clean Peen Eugene.
See, I don't be surfing the internet enough because
she went viral for literally giving men hand jobs, but she has a different way of doing it. That's why I call her Devil Hands. And yeah, y'all need to go follow her. She surprised your nigga with that. Like he used to use suck and giving the pussy. Surprise him with a sensual massage and then hand job. You would be fucking. But go learn. Go look up Devil Hands Mo. Even go look up the Stroke Genius. Shout out to the homie. Go look up Lou. He teach us. I know so many sexual people.
Yeah, because you put me into a whole fucking community that I didn't even know existed. There's a whole community of freaks just conglomerating.
She knew what the fucking do, and she was in the. I tipped her and everything.
Well deserved. I mean, imagine what a full-on experience with her would be then if that's what she could do with her hands alone.
I probably would have married her ass if I'd have fucked her.
She putting niggas in the grave, baby. I feel bad for whoever get
all of them. I
probably
would have been like, you know what? I can get a house and we go run us an operation in the baby. Like, you ain't even gotta do this in this shanty house.
What does that mean? That prostitution is legal in Ghana? Like they don't have any like laws against selling hand jobs or selling ass or
it's just understood. Now you better fucking pay them. What they don't tell y'all is a lot of American men get into trouble because they want to go solicit prostitution, but then not pay. Or they will go to the girl, and they do this a lot in Colombia. They'll go to the girl, and she may say whatever her price is, and then when they get to the room, it's 10 niggas. So you want to run a fucking train on her, but only pay for one? Like she didn't sign up for a train. That's when you be seeing a lot of them get killed, get kidnapped, get fucked up. They don't. A lot of these niggas from Detroit, Philly, and shit. They want to go over there, not pay.
They be trying to get over,
or the whole crew trying to run a fucking train. So
wow, my God, what? Jesus, that's a lot.
But shout out to the lady that gave me that massage.
Was that the only experience that you had?
I seen their they got little like they basically little motels that you rent like by the hour to go fuck. I seen those.
Okay, so like a whorehouse, a brothel.
They got the little brothels and shit. Right. Then they got the different levels. They got some of them where it ain't nothing but just a bench. You bend whoever over.
Oh. A bench for the bending.
Yes, but then they got some of the rooms with like a bed and a tub in it and all that shit. And I would say definitely get one with a tub because go wash your pussy out and go wash some feet because I know you've been on the stroll all day. If you do that, then they got some sex clubs, but they're not big. They're like on the low.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So even like King Noir, shout out to King Noir. I know I'm friends with
King Noir, my baby father. Yes. Hey,
King Noir and Jet Set and Jasmine. I think they did a sex tour even in Africa. King Nasir, he's done a whole African tour. So Africa's really opening up to like the sex world and all that.
Oh my God, they're very progressive over in Ghana. Or even make enough money, honey, by any means necessary.
But it's that too. But it's like it's slow though, and you keep it on a low. You don't just announce the shit. But long as you Ghana's one of them places, man. As long as you
keep it on a low when it's findable on the internet, like you said, you can just go on the internet there and find the parlors and stuff, and they have the jack off prices and everything listed. I mean, goddamn. Jesus.
But nobody's bothering you. Long as you minding your business, nobody's bothering. And even if the police do come to you, you give them some Sadies, you give them, here you go. And they go about their business.
I heard that too. I heard that you can pay the police off over in Ghana. Like, you pay your way out of crime, try to throw them some dollars and go on about your way.
Now, I don't know if I'm going to ever be able to drive over there. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I ain't gonna
lie. Because there's no, like, regulated
It's rules.
or nothing.
No rules. It's like figure it, get in where you fucking fit in. And then if you get into an accident, the police goes, "Did anybody die?" You know, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do they even require driver's licenses in Ghana?
I don't know.
Or if everybody is self-learneth, self-taughteth?
I don't know. But I know it's literally get in where the fuck you fit in.
How far does the American dollar go there? Like
12.5x. So for every one of our dollars, I think it's 12.5 of theirs.
wow, that's pretty steep.
Yeah.
No wonder, child, everybody is creating business and shit. And
listen, you could go over there, you can get you an apartment for $300 a month, $500 a month, $800 a month. Then they got some like in the cantonments that are like $2,000, $2,500, like what we pay here. But you gonna really be living good. If you go over there and you pay $2,000 US, you're really living good.
Okay, wait, so I got questions. Where am I starting at? Where am I in the question? Okay. I'm gonna get back to if you plan on living there, but
Okay.
Are there LGBT? Like, did you see any LGBT folk there? Any trans folk? Any openly?
I didn't see any
boxy
trans
boys like myself?
Yes, I've seen some people like you,
Mm-hmm.
but excuse me. So in Ghana specifically, won't nobody bother you, but it's more like don't ask, don't tell.
Okay.
But they definitely have a gay community there, but it's on the low. Now the difference there is that if you go over there and you try to expose a trade, a deal, they will kill you.
Capital punishment.
And no. The person who you're exposing will kill you. And they will chop your body up and they will not get in trouble for
that. Kind of happens here, hell. Except they get in trouble at the cop. What I mean?
Yeah, they not getting they can tell the police they did this shit. They're not getting in trouble. They protect their deal. You can't. I would never even talk about this on their airwaves over there. They're not playing that shit. So if you go and engage in that shit, hey, don't try to expose nobody because that's your ass.
I don't know how YouTube is now, but I know like way back in the day, there used to be like hardcore videos up on YouTube of like LGBT people getting set on fire over there.
They're not doing that now.
I mean, it was like some brutal penalties for being queer.
They don't care now. It's just don't tell nobody business.
I heard that South Africa is like pro LGBT. It's North Africa that's anti.
So it depends on what country, right? So South Africa, you're good. They're very yes.
Yeah.
They got the bathhouses, they got all that, right? Mm-hmm. But in certain parts of Africa, if you are gay, they will imprison you for life. Uganda's like that. Burkina Faso is like that. And they will tell you like, okay, we're going to let you out when you and your male partner can make a baby. We'll let you out.
Wow.
So you got to know where you are, where you're at.
Jeez, that's a mess.
You cannot go over there being aggressive. At least in Ghana, you can't be having no attitude, all that snappy mouth, smart mouth shit. They will tell you, we will kill you. They're nice and they're kind, but if you get out of line, that is your ass.
That's why they be telling Americans, but all this fucking like international travel, know the customs, know the laws, because we had a lot of Americans over the past few years going to prison like in fucking airports over in Egypt and shit because the women thought that they could grab a custodian or touch a custodian who worked at the airport, or you could touch a police officer there. You can't even like touch them on the shoulder to get their attention. You can get locked up for that. Or there were women who were getting locked up who were prancing around in their bikini, or if you're like too loud, like they will arrest your ass.
Yeah, like especially in the Middle East, women are not allowed to be verbally aggressive to men. You can't do that. So yeah, you will be locked up.
In Dubai, yep, they're like that in fucking Dubai. Like that's crazy. So that's why I'm kind of scared. Larry invited me to Dubai next year, but I'm just like, I'm so CTV. I'm like, is Dubai ready, bitch? Cause I'm CTV.
Just wear the clothes. Just cover up.
Okay, so I couldn't wear something like this. I couldn't wear like a deep V, open chest, tattoo showing. No. Really? I couldn't wear something like this.
You showing a lot.
A nice high luxury hooded leather jacket and a deep V with my tattoo and chest open. No.
If you out in public, just cover. If you go to a private event, have another outfit.
What?
If you're in the hotel and you're by the pool, okay, cool. But once you go out on the street, no, you need to be covered up.
Are you serious? Wait, Ness, just no hair. What do you mean no hair?
Yeah, you might have to cover your hair too. Yeah, because that's the thing.
Why?
It's
as a man, I would have to cover my long, luscious.
But they have men
gorgeous, well conditioned.
They have men like you over there that they use for certain things, so you would still turn the men on.
So they don't want me taking the Dubai men. So they trying to censor me up, make me pack all this shit that my mama gave me. Some of the shit I got from China too, but most of it came from my mama.
You can do it once you get indoors, but just on the street.
But what's the point of being in? I want to snatch niggas off the streets. I want to go into the world and make niggas fall to their knees like I be doing in America. I can't do that.
No, because it would be like 30 men that corner you and then grape you.
That a 30-man cornering me is everyday life. That wouldn't be unusual CTV activity. You can see I can't keep these niggas off me on YouTube, so you already know what it gives. In the streets. I can't even keep my dick out these niggas' mouth on YouTube, so you know what it does out here in these streets.
I would want I would want all that covered up for you, like just show this part. Yeah, because
wait, so I would have to essentially carry myself like a Muslim woman, because do the men carry they don't be clothed like that, do they?
They'll show their face, but they're covered too.
Dressed like fucking Moses and the Pharaoh. Well, them niggas were kind of weird.
Because like if I move to Africa, that's how I love the way the Muslims dress. That's how I'm gonna dress.
So what would I have to do with my hair? I would have to like have a covering, like some type of.
You just wear the I forgot what it's called, but yeah, you just wear.
It's not a hijab. A hijab.
Hijab, yeah.
A hijab.
Because a lot of their women have long hair and they cover it, yeah.
But I'm a man. I'm supposed to have patriarchal privilege. I don't have patriarchal privilege over in Dubai.
I mean, you do, but are you gonna wear the makeup?
I can't wear makeup
and the lipstick.
I mean, I ain't gotta wear the lipstick. My skin glows, so I mean, I naturally have an aura. But I wonder if they would mistake my skin for makeup because I have glass skin. You know, like my skin is in perfect prim, God divine level condition. I mean, I'm almost extraterrestrial at this fucking point in my beauty. So
you would be intriguing. You would get a lot of attention.
And then they're saying no piercings. I have 16 piercings.
Yeah, they don't really like that. Well,
girl,
just be careful. Be careful.
Child, I'm better off just sending a goddamn probe or a satellite to fucking Dubai in my place than actually being there physically. I mean, what is really the point of CTV being in Dubai if I can't really, like, you know?
Or you would have to really stay in the touristy type places, like.
I don't think I want to go to Dubai now.
I would just worry for you in Dubai.
You know what? They kicked Beyonce ass up out of Egypt, so I know I ain't got a shot.
Do you remember when Beyonce performed in Dubai with Blue Ivy?
Yeah.
And Blue Ivy started to dance and she yanked her by her hair?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're that strict.
Yeah, because they didn't want Egyptian authorities.
Or maybe that was Egypt, wherever they were.
They didn't want
Blue Ivy started to like shimmy and she...
when she performed in Dubai for that royal birthday party was it? No,
maybe it was that because they paid her $25 million for that, but it was.
Yeah.
I think she brought Blue Ivy there too for one of the segments, right? And Blue Ivy started to shimmy like they do in America, and her mama just tugged on her braid like, "Hey, we ain't at home."
Yeah, because they probably would have put a goddamn bow and arrow through Blue Ivy ass. She had to yank her ass down off stage, baby. Don't play that shit. But see, the thing about me is like I'm a very rebellious, non-conforming individual, and if I'm not
nice knowing you,
right, because if I'm not even conforming for the transphobes and homophobes and the queer folks in America, what's the point of me leaving my own country that I'm rebelling against just to conform? I might as well bow down in America and just carry myself like a atypical socialized male, which I'm not doing.
Just go to South Africa.
I don't think I want the Dubai experience enough to have to set back 40 years of progress I done fucking made and being a bad bitch just to go to Dubai and be in the motherfucking egg.
Yeah, I would worry for you.
That don't seem like it's gonna work for me.
Yeah. Because you would entice them. I mean, you showing all of this makeup, hair, and they don't know. And them because you got to understand they don't have access to porn over there. Like them seeing a woman's ankles can turn them on.
I'm gonna have to send a satellite to my place.
So you got divine goddess energy, and you showing all of it.
Yeah, I mean, like I have over $10,000 worth of tattoos on my body, and I'm supposed to cover all that fucking shit up. Do you know how much debt I had to put my sugar daddy in to get these tattoos? And I'm supposed to go to Dubai and cover this shit up? No.
Just be careful.
Ain't gonna be no careful. If I'm not conforming for America, I'm not fucking conforming for Dubai either. It's just not gonna happen. I'll just live vicariously through all of y'all's footage and experiences. Unless they got Jesus over there, some goddamn we're still walking on water. It just ain't no point in me.
So like for me, and I even talked to Larry about this because I'm like, if I move over there, because it's great to set up businesses over there. So I'm like, am I safe? Because I clown on the internet. Yeah. So he like, you're good as long as you're not like talking about Dubai officials. You're not criticizing the government.
Girl, so they would have killed you and clocked you over any Dubai.
Oh, they'll run up in your shit. I knew somebody who he drove trucks over there. He was making a lot of money too. And they couldn't have no porn on their computers, and they used to randomly check their computers to see if they had porn.
I mean, I can maybe understand corn to a degree. I can understand a corn band, but
they were.
I mean, my God, I'm thinking at least patriarchy will save me over in Dubai. I can pooch around as a man doing what I want to do. They want me to tie my bundles up too. That is a crime.
Like I may be like, okay, take the bundles out, but your real hair is long, right?
Yes, my real hair is 24 fucking. I got 24 fucking inches of natural hair. So I'm long no matter what.
Okay, yeah, you ain't got no fade.
I mean, I could tie my shit back in like a top, in a top bun.
But it's like, you give cunt though. That's the thing.
I do give cunt.
Oh, be careful if you go to
I'm
Dubai.
cunty. And even if I put a bandana on all this shit and I give trade, I got sweet cunty energy. I'm cocky. I got clocky cunty energy. I don't have passing privilege. I'm connected. I'm too connected to my divine feminine and my divine masculine. I can't even apologize for it. It's so explicit and objective and bold and it just is what it is. Not Dubai. I just can't do Dubai then because it's just not gonna work between me and Dubai. Me and Dubai are in a legally complicated situation because that's just too much.
That ain't gonna.
You want me to travel how many hours and spend all my fucking money, and I have to reduce myself just to pooch around your motherfucking social construct for a week or two.
But you can do this shit on a low, like it's like over there. I know. Once again, I'm underground sex world that are in LS swinger type shit, like crazy ass orders and all that, but it's kept on the low.
No Muslim country in general. Oh my God. Girl, y'all making me thankful for these damn hypocritical Christians we got then over here in America. Look at all this freedom we got.
Muslims are very strict. Muslims are very strict.
I didn't know.
But you know, they believe in death if you dishonor your family. Like, of course they're gonna be strict.
I mean, well, that's most Americans.
Nah, but Christians are more like whoop your ass, whip you. Muslims are like take you out back and stone you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, like right, Sonny. Like I'm pussy. I get a pussy.
No, they live that shit and they mean that shit.
You saw what Larry said when I came to his Halloween. He said, "Baby, when CTV pulled up through them gates, it was good pussy." I get a pussy.
That's why I want you to be careful with all of that. Like,
I mean, but look at what my mama gave me. Her high cheekbones, her beautiful lips. I mean, her chinky eyebrows.
But imagine what that's gonna do to a Dubai man that sees that and he can't control himself.
And over in Dubai, I have to be responsible for the way other people.
Yes,
I'm responsible for the blood that rushes to other people's genitals.
You cannot tempt a man. Yes.
That is sickening. We have to overthrow Dubai. We have to overthrow it. That's not right.
Just be careful.
I'm not going. That's
maybe go to Europe.
I'll backpack through Europe. Yeah. I have some whores in Amsterdam and Rotterdam that been begging me to come over there and sit on their face and stuff. So I've been thinking about pushing through Rotterdam, and particularly I got a particular whore over there that I want to do some real bad things. So he want me to do some real bad things. So yeah.
Okay.
But Europe, not Africa though. Not the place in which my ancestors.
Certain parts, yes, certain parts. No, you better not even get your ass on that plane.
Oh my God. Wow. Damn. So did you have to cover up? Like, to what extent did you have to cover up? Because I know that you came on here when you was over there dressed like a goddamn Power Ranger at one point. Were you forced to dress like that?
No, that was for my radio interview. No, yeah, and I bought that off. I bought that off the streets, and I was just like, "Yeah, is this too much?" Because I didn't want it to look like I was mocking them. Yeah. I really just liked it, and they loved it, and I looked good in yellow. And yeah, anyway, no, man. Most of the time, I walked around tank top. If you live near the beach areas, you could be walking around naked on the beach. So before I move there, I'm gonna get rid of all my clothes. I don't need none of this shit. Like. And if I decide to live by the beach, I'm gonna be walking around. So you
get rid of all of your American apparel.
I ain't taking none of this shit. I'm taking on a whole new identity.
Do people do they wear I mean, what I'm going to consider like commercialized jewelry, or is everything kind of like handmade and on the natural side of the jewelry?
Both. They got some stuff here that look just like some stuff there that look just like America. Then they got their own custom stuff too. They got jewelry from all over. Some of them dress like Americans, some don't. Yep. Some of them dress like we did in 2005. Mm-hmm. You'd be like, "What the fuck? Did you just watch a Nelly video or something?" But that's their thing, But when you live somewhere that's 75, 80 degrees. And especially in the beach areas, man, everybody walking around without clothes.
Storm. Okay. You know what? I will go to the Dubai if you go again.
When is Larry going?
Larry's going next year. It's supposed to be a group of us going. But see, I don't know. It might be best for me to go with a group because maybe I can have some shelter.
Yes. Yeah. Don't go by yourself for sure.
When are you going back to Dubai?
Africa, you mean?
I mean, to Ghana.
Oh, to Ghana? Yeah, because even Ghana to Dubai ain't far. That's a quick flight too. When I'm going back, I'm working on getting my visa approved. So as soon as that visa's approved, I got a gig in January. I honestly think maybe February, March.
So wait, you a visa? So you plan on either what, like staying longer, or you plan on eventually?
I'm working on my 5-year visa. So when you go, you can do not like I can easily get like another 30-day visa or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna go ahead and work on my 5-year visa, and then that way I can go in and out as I want for 5 years.
Was it going there that made you conclude, oh yeah, like I need this, or did you already have it set in your mind, like, bitch, I don't give a fuck?
I've been planning this shit since December of 2024. But then y'all got to keep in mind, I've wanted to live overseas since 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you get tired of putting shit off. It's like, just do that shit.
Because to be honest, like once Trump, I had made a decision during the campaign last year that if Trump won, I was going to get up out of America. Now that Trump has won and he's here, I would love to ditch America, at least for the time being. And I have it in a way that I could exist elsewhere. And then what we do for a living is perfect.
We can do it for me. I didn't have this in 2016. I have this now. So
when you get your visa, your plan, my nose ring fell out. Your plan is to stay for 5 years, or
go back and forth.
Go back and forth.
Because I know I'm still gonna be coming back and forth, of course. Yeah. But I want to be able to go over there, and if I want to be there 5 months, 6 months, you know, I looked at a lot of nice places. I could show you some of the places if you want.
Yeah, sure.
You want me to send you the video real quick?
Yeah,
you can pull it up.
Sure. Yeah, you guys, thumbs up. And how many of you guys in the comment section? How many of you guys plan on getting the hell up out of here too? Like, is anybody else here? I know that Nessa's waiting on her passport application. I know another Conscious crew member in the chat said that they're going to Singapore, I believe. So
Singapore is really nice.
Okay. Kevin says, come to Canada. What's in Canada, Kevin? You gonna show me why you put that F in your last name? What's in Canada? I've heard some pretty good things about Canada too. Have you heard about Canada?
You know what? As far as living there, no.
Well, you know,
Canada's very cold though. That's the only thing.
I mean, Canada produced Tory Lanez, for God's sakes. I'll be surprised that it's cold.
And Drake. But I don't know if people know, but you know, Drake listen. Drake is my favorite rapper, so I don't do any Drake slander. You know
what? So maybe when people think that they're sensing gay out of you, what they're really sniffing off of you is Drake. They're just sniffing the Drake. Oh, that explains it. That's what people are mistranslating as gay. They're just sniffing the Drake up off the storm, child.
Like when I said, okay, I'm uploading it to Google Drive, then I'm gonna share it with you. And this place here that I'm gonna show you, it's $829 USD a month.
Okay.
But yeah, okay, they got a load. But no, I love.
So all in all, like, what would you say your expenses were for a 2-week stay in Dubai? I mean, in Ghana. Like,
not counting the Airbnb and all that, just like getting around town.
No, like Airbnb and all.
Oh, okay, well, see, I did a VIP package with my tour guide.
So what is that like? Everything included? Travel, housing.
Basically, every day he was pretty much by my side, and we did whatever. I ain't have to think about getting Ubers, getting this, getting that. But I still ended up going off on my own because after like the first week, I was like, I got this shit.
Yeah.
But I spent
South Africa to see what y'all choose.
I mean,
you might need to tell me when you're going, Sonny. So you know, we might need to coordinate some things because you know.
Yeah, because I flew first class too, so you don't have to fly first class. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Canada.
And shout out to Lorraine from Delta. I told her I was gonna shout her out, so I did.
Shout out to Lorraine from Delta. Look out for me, sis. Coming through. So everybody working on getting their goddamn passport, baby.
You know what? You could go over there with about $1,500 and you good.
That's not bad.
Honestly.
As
long as you ain't trying to buy up every fucking thing off the streets.
Yeah.
But if you really just like, you just get
in it
stuff.
for the experience and
Yeah,
kind of
get something to eat, do a little this, do a little of that. You really don't have to spend a lot. But I stayed in the airport residential area, which is the very expensive area. You know, I went at the VIP with my tour guide. Like I paid for all the extras.
Yeah.
But you really don't have to.
I'm sorry to hear that, Anessa Boo, sending you light and love on your healing journey with cancer.
Oh, wow. God bless you.
I wasn't going through monthly treatment of stage 4 metastatic cancer. Wow. I would have found a way to have been gone. You're going to get there, boo. You're going to go, sugar. We're going to be praying for you, honey, and you're going to get right on that flight, child, and we're going to go bounce some ass over there in Dubai and upset all them goddamn authorities and get locked up over there.
Okay, I just sent it to you. Let me double check, make sure I didn't. Okay, ain't nothing in there. All right, I just sent it to you on Google Drive.
The lead show says, Storm, did you visit the point of no return over in Ghana, the slave house?
No, that was a couple hours away. I didn't go because y'all got to understand. Like once I went over there, I started handling business. I got an interview with the top radio station over there. Like, you know, a lot of touristy stuff I didn't get to do. I'm not necessarily in a rush to go see that either, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Have you been to any of on any of the slave tours here in America, like the one in Charleston, or no?
I never have.
They have some really, really, really great museums, African American museums.
But I will say this, and it's not me trying to be funny. It's just my opinion. I don't think I'm Ghanaian. Looking at how they look versus how I look, I'm like, I don't think I'm good here. So,
have you done an ancestry at all? No,
I have, but who says they ain't lying on this shit?
You know what? I mean, it could be.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I got, I mean, if because you know, certain people believe we were already in America, we're indigenous. That's a whole other thing.
Absolutely.
Which is possible.
Yeah,
I don't know. If I'm from Africa, I think Cameroon. I don't think like Nigeria or Ghana. I don't think so.
I'm downloading the video now. Cameroon. Oh, this is an old big booty ass tourist provider. Okay.
Wait, which one? Which one? Hold up.
Baby got bike.
Oh no. That was the He was the realtor in the blue shirt. Yeah, that's the realtor.
Yes. Okay, let's see here. Do you want me to just play, or you want to get some context first?
This is new construction. This is 2-bed, 2.5 bath, $829 USD in the. I want to say this was the Osu area. So like when y'all go over there for Daddy December, like this is that area.
Okay, got it. Nice. All right, let's check this out, you guys.
Maybe cut the sound.
Sound down.
Yeah, sound off. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As you see, he let us in. That's the half bath right there.
Oh, okay. So, spacious kitchen. Move the shut away. Okay, the modern light fixtures. Okay.
Beautiful, right?
Yes, honey, they did some good renovations in here.
That's where the washer and dryer go.
Oh, baby.
It's not much. It ain't really a yard, but you got a little area, and then you can fetch more water from out there.
Okay. You wasn't scared like at all, especially since you went alone. Like you weren't like.
I'm not scared at all.
A little nervous.
Not. No. I don't give a fuck.
This is nice here.
I know, right? Very nice. That's where I feel. That's where I call myself though. Yep. 1 bedroom there.
Okay. Personal bathroom.
Yep, there go Kojo. There go the tour guide.
Okay, this is the tour guide. Okay, got it. All right. Baby, he ready. Come on, walk in, shower. have some good Gahinian sex up in there.
Hey, in the second bedroom.
This is nice. I like the blend of the architect and some of the modern upgrades. It's a nice middle ground for like pre and modern era.
You said Kojo was nice look. Yes, Kojo is handsome. Yes, he is. And Kojo, believe it or not, is in his 40s.
Okay. I can believe it. But baby, he ain't better looking than this.
You know what?
He ain't better looking than this.
I forgot his name. You know, I ain't looking at a man ass, but I forgot his name. The real
Kojo ain't giving this a run for his money. Yes, God. Okay.
Now Kojo got a lot of kids too. Kojo's goal is to have 12 children.
To be expected.
And I want to say he got children. 7, 8, 6, 7.
Wow.
Yeah, he goes and stormed. It is my goal to find you nice Ghanaian girl so you can have baby that we raise here.
Now, would that be your plan too eventually? Is to have a bunch of wives and a bunch of kids over there in Ghana?
I don't want no kids like that. But if I ever do it, it would not be in this country.
Yeah. Okay, but how about the multiple partner situation? Is that something that you would indulge in over there in Ghana, since polygamy, I should say, is big over in the Ghana culture? No.
Nah. Now I do like the idea of having like let's say I gave me a house over there, I would have I like the idea of having like a live-in housekeeper.
Yeah.
You know, someone to, tend to the house, tend to me.
Oh, tend to you.
Tend to my needs. Tend to my needs. So I can just.
It's already giving stiff upper echelon, honey. Stiff upper echelon, not Gohinian ass nigga. Honey, it's stiff as hell. I ain't mad at it.
I'm just saying, because like I feel like at the end of the day, like I'm a motherfucking king, so why not? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I can just focus on work. But then it kind of sounds like I need a wife then, right? If I'm saying that. Don't think
look, I got a bitch come clean my house twice a week now, and I'm a damn American. And these hoes can't tell me I ain't King Tut. Get it how you live.
Honey said Storm was at property in a good area. It's in Osu, so that area is like a party town. And some parts are developed, some aren't. So that little subdivision was brand new, but you go out and you do see poverty. You do see like open drains, like people pissing in the streets and shit. Partying is restaurants and bars all up and down the street. So it's noisy.
Thank you, Nessa, who says CTV. I've always loved looking at your gorgeousness for years, but that's all the more reason why you can indulge even more, because I'm available for all the love God has for me.
Giselle said, I don't see Storm married to one person.
I mean, Storm already don't fuck just one person, so hell, definitely not just married to one person. But you're going to be in the right part of the fucking world for the shenanigans of it all. Do they also have like what they call hoods over in Ghana? Is there like bad, rugged, crime-ridden parts of Ghana?
I went Jamestown. So I wanted to see.
You went to Jamestown?
Yeah. So
why?
I wanted to see it too. I wanted to look at like the boxing facilities and stuff. Because I
would have wanted to look at that shit on Google. I don't know about pooching through Jamestown itself. You weren't scared? If it's considered a hood?
I'm not scared.
Why?
The shit that scares me in life, you would be surprised. I don't trip off shit like that. Like,
you weren't scared of being like robbed and sticking out like a sore thumb as an American? Like, oh God, like I'm probably like.
I went to the hood when I went to the DR. I hung with them in the hood. I'm not scared to hang in the hood. Maybe. Like, so we went.
So what makes it a hood? So what makes it a hood then? Like, what's the type of crimes that get committed? It's not like robbery,
robbing.
But you just didn't think that you were going to be robbed. You just couldn't even conceive like of being.
I'm like, let's go. But I'm one of the people when I travel, like, let's go. I want to see the hood everywhere. Like, let's go.
Oh no, bitch! Like, I absolutely don't want to see no hoods where I go. Like, girl, we taking a long way.
It was fine, but I'm gonna say this: it was definitely like some. It's like the strongest survive type shit. Like when I say, like no rules, no stopping cars, motorcycles, babies, kid. Like when I say they hood look like the shit they show you on TV. It looked like a Vice documentary. Like that's what it was.
No, baby. I done did too much to come up out of the hood. I don't want to go visit. I don't want to go chill in the motherfucking hood.
But I had a good time though. I had a good time. The beers was only like I think $2.
See, I'm too empathic for the hood. My homeboy took me to the hood part of Philly, like where the drug addicts are like in wheelchairs, hanging out the wheelchairs, high and stoned and bent over like the fucking Exorcist, and there's all this fucking random ass debris and trash billowing in the fucking wind and shit. Like I almost had a heart attack looking at that shit. I can't look at struggle directly.
Okay, so
yeah, I don't want to see no hoods. No, I can't see. I can't look at struggling folk for fun. It's just fuck me up on the inside.
But I went down like there steps to like because it's not too far from the water, and it's like oh shit, you know it just. I seen like the boats and shit. Like I was like, wow, this is some crazy shit to see.
Right, Eric. Look, I was shocked, okay, because I'm from old country ass South Carolina, and then I live in Alabama. So you know, I ain't never seen no second level shit like that. I mean, I can only imagine how Death Row in LA looks because that shit looks like a fucking war zone. And I know that certain parts of New York like are heavy on the poor population, and it looks really, really disastrous. I don't know how people can just like. I mean, I guess if you raised in it, it's kind of second nature to you. You kind of get numb, but baby, no.
Well, I did it. Is it? I heard Ghana is 14. They not 14 hours ahead
of us.
Hold on.
How long was your flight?
All together.
No, you say all together. What that mean?
Because I had a layover.
A connecting flight, okay.
So counting the layover or no?
Count the layover.
Count it? Well, okay.
Yeah, count the layover.
Counting the layover 17 hours.
How long was your layover?
4. I was in New York for 4 hours.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, so about a 14-hour straight flight then if you remove the layover,
yeah. Because New York to Ghana is literally 10 hours. That's it. And we got there probably 9.5 hours. So
who did you fly with?
Oh, Delta, darling. Oh, yeah. And the Delta International, the plane is fucking huge.
Huge, yeah, like a fucking jumbo plane. Like
you get you like, what the fuck? Oh, they treated a nigga like a king. Oh my god. They
better for 14 hours, bitch. You better
laid out the
aerial carpet.
What the white napkin to brought me my stuff. I love to be served. I realize that about myself. Like fucking serve me.
A typical dom. A typical fucking.
So I'm like, whatever I gotta do in life to get money, I gotta keep this treatment because poverty is not for your boy. Like laid it out in my silverware and brought out the food and the liquor. I stayed full drunk. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, they had y'all lit on that goddamn 14-hour flight.
Then they give you a little toothbrush, a little this, that, so you get yourself together in the bathroom. But it was
you clean that ass.
Lovely.
Wow.
Lovely.
I'm intrigued both by this whole idea of going to Ghana and terrified and disgusted all in one. I got a lot of mixed emotions. I didn't know they were that strict, so.
You will be okay though. You will be okay.
It's just annoying. Like I want to be me wherever I am. That's like the best part of my experience anywhere. It's like,
but Ghana, you can though. Just don't get in no fights with nobody.
I mean, but how are bitches going to know that I'm a superstar if I can't pooch through in all of my glory? I mean, you can't see the glory under all that shit I got to be layered up in. How are you going to know that it's CTV coming through the city? I'm going to have to really fast for 40 days to get my aura up then. Because my aura, I'm going to have high aura. Because that's how they're going to have to recognize me then is by aura.
Yeah. I did. Now, I will say this. I seen a couple fights when I was over there. When I say that shit was rough, that shit was rough.
I can imagine. Who was fighting? Like, was it
Two dudes? They were fighting over the last seat on a bus because they have different levels of buses. They have the buses that like, you know, the poor people take, and like that are like a nickel for a seat.
Yeah.
And the bus driver said, "Look, I got one seat left. Y'all got to figure that out." And they fought for that shit.
Wow.
When I say toe each other up, I'm
screaming.
And one was like this, and the other one took the seat. I said, "Damn."
Slanted, man. He kept screaming.
And the bus driver waited like, y'all finna fight for it because there's only one seat left.
It's a lot going on. God.
You know how hard two niggas fight over a nickel?
Yeah. I mean, when the struggle is real, the mutual combat gonna be realer.
Like fist fighting.
Yeah. Blow for blow.
Blow for blow. And nobody's breaking that shit up. It's just fight till y'all done.
Fight to the death. Blood in the land. That's how I fight, naturally. But yeah. So speaking of that, we got to transition some.
Yes.
Unless there's anything else. Oh, hold on. Well, before we transition, Ghana, what was like the spiritual culture of Ghana? Are there like fortune tellers available? Is like mediumship? Are there like synagogues or churches or temples or mosques?
They got all of the above. So they're mainly either Christian or Muslim.
Yeah.
And then they also have the spirituality community. So like they eat all the different stuff like that. Yeah. They got all that.
Did you visit or get any type of aside from your initiations and stuff? Like, did you have any other, I guess,
metaphysical,
spiritual contact, or sit with a soothsayer, or get your palm read, or?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
You know, and I learned some things, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
And this is why them hoes call us the YouTube Illuminati now. That's why we the YouTube Illuminati motherfucking now. Got it. Okay. Well, you guys, I think some has intrigued me about Ghana, so I'll let y'all know developments on that front because I am intrigued now. This is the second person, Larry, now Storm, and now we got so many Conscious crew members who are big upping Dubai and Ghana. So yeah, we'll see, honey. We'll see. Gosh, I forgot what I was transitioning to be.
Was it a Katt Williams interview?
It wasn't, but we can go there too. Katt fucking Williams. Well, I guess before we get to Katt, so there's another word on the curb that you may regret. Maybe, I don't know what. You and Tasha's breakdown, or
who said that?
This word on the curb is that you have some regrets over Tasha, leaving Tasha.
No.
Finally pulling her titty out of your mouth.
Her titty wasn't ever in my mouth. It got poured out in front of me. I didn't suck it though.
So you still stand where you stand. You still.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I didn't want that shit to happen, but and I'm sure if we could both go back, you know, we would have definitely both done things differently, I'm sure. But to say I regret that, no. The only thing I regret going to Atlanta at all, to me.
Wow, okay.
Some people would say, no, I regret even going.
Yeah.
But that's just my personal regret.
Yeah.
You know, but that has nothing to do with like her. No.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of her, she recently sat down with Katt Williams' brother, Steve Williams, baby. And yikes. Now, interestingly enough, nobody's really talking about the interview aside from me. I mean, I did a whole play-by-play of the interview, and there wasn't a lot of people who seemingly was even interested in watching it because a lot of people cash apped me to thank me for the fact that they didn't have to go pay her $14 to look at the fucking interview. And I know
I will say this. his interview with Katt Williams' brother and the interview she did with Chris Blake, Stefan's ex-stylist or whatever, those are the... Now, I was actually interested in those interviews, but I was not finna go pay for it. So I'm glad you bit the bullet. I'm glad you did.
So you never did see... So you haven't seen either one of those interviews then?
I seen clips on Twitter of Chris's, and then Katt brother, you know, I heard you talk about it. I watched your review.
Yeah.
Essie wanted me to send a message, you know.
Yes. Thank you, Essie. Thank you.
So Essie said, don't be talking about her motherfucking baby daddy like that. She love her nigga.
Well, you tell Essie to help her nigga to grow his edges back. And then we'll call it even.
I'll let y'all fight that out.
We'll call it even then.
But you know, Essie and Katt had a real good relationship back in the day. Yeah. But when Katt tried to holler at Essie,
did she know Katt the same time that Jack knew? Because ain't Jack stayed with Katt for some time?
Jack's a fucking liar.
Okay, so that was...
I know Essie and Katt been cool at least since the late 2000s.
Oh, okay.
So you can ask Katt who Southern Hospitality is, and baby, that's Essie.
Okay, so back to Essie then and Katt.
You know, but we know Jag wipes her ass with crack pipes. That's what we do know.
Sending light and love to Jag and the crack pipe.
Yeah, I still ain't forgot about what you said about me on this show too, you fucking bitch.
What did she say?
You think I forgot, ho? I ain't forgot.
What happened?
You flat-footed slut.
What show? What happened?
Yeah, she went over there to the blue couch. This is a wild thing. And just brought me up and was calling me all kinds of fags. And I was just like, wow, I really could. And they bleeped it. But I'm like, I really could just flag y'all shit if I want to, just to be petty. But I ain't going to do that.
Why? Was she still trying to stick to the you?
Still talking about some AI shit because she's a weak bitch and she's pussy. I'm so disappointed in her.
I'm disappointed in her too.
You talked all that shit for years to get scared. Girl, bye.
Wow.
Anyway.
Yes, moving along.
Essie
and Katt.
But Essie said when she was around him, she didn't see nothing with him like hurting no kids or no shit like that. She said she never got no gay vibes, no bisexual vibes. She said that only thing is Katt carries himself like a pimp. She did say that.
Now, what does that mean? Carries himself. What is what is the carry?
If you a hoe, he gonna treat you like a hoe. He gonna call you. He will call you a bitch quick.
Okay.
If you a queen, then he gonna treat you like a queen. But if you a hoe, he gonna treat you like a hoe.
In other words, misogynistic as hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she saw Katt be very helpful to people.
Yeah.
Help a lot of people out. And he tried to holler, but she was married and she stayed loyal. And I'm like, you should have fucking got with Katt. Fuck that. That's just me, you know.
Yeah, well, I wonder how long the good guy vibe would have lasted because a lot of his ex-girlfriends have accused him of being abusive, including Hazel E. So is the good guy vibe just one side of Katt? Because his brother definitely said that moon definitely got two sides, a light side and a dark side.
And I guess it could. I guess it could. But I'm just saying, Essie said she never saw, and she was around him for some years. She never saw that. So I don't know if it's a situation where maybe he's only abusive with certain women.
Yeah.
Because some people know who they can play with and who they can't.
Of course. And most abusers aren't necessarily, you know, just kind of wearing their abuse on their sleeve. I mean, you know, it's kind of more of a hidden thing. Yeah. To whom it may concern type of thing.
But you got to remember, Essie tied Fred to the bed.
Who the hell is Fred?
Rerun when she was married to him?
What you mean? She tied him to the bed.
She tied him to the bed.
What would that mean?
So one day, so Rerun was abusive, or tried to be, and one day he randomly said, "I had a dream that I killed you," something like that. He told her.
Oh,
and so nigga got drunk and he woke up tied to the bed.
And see, from there, I would have poured gasoline over him. And then from there would have been a house fire. Yeah. Wow.
So Essie not scared. That's all I'm gonna say. Essie not scared.
So with the brother Steve claiming that Katt violated him at 5, and that's why their dad beat the hell out of him at 13, and why Katt left, and that Katt has all these like bizarre deaths around him, like Reggie, whose death he's not speaking about at all. I mean, he's not even saying rest in peace and no condolences.
Now, that's what I'm interested in. I told you that.
He's not even acknowledging them. You know, he's not even kind of like just giving tribute to the man. Or I didn't even know that the son he used to speak about in his comedy, Malik, died by suicide and died in a mental institution at that, and was putting out all these Illuminati ass post on his social medias and talking about why me. And
she didn't see that when she was. Now she did tell me Katt talked about his parents, but back in the 2000s, Katt said that his parents gave him away.
Right, and Steve is saying, "Hold on, who said that?"
Essie told me Katt told her that his parents like gave him away.
Okay, see, so even that's a different story. You told Essie that your parents gave you away, but then you told Shannon Sharp that you walked away willfully, even got CPS involved and all this. And then the brother is saying neither one of those things are true. You were beat the hell out of as a result of actually assaulting him. And then you chose to leave because you couldn't deal with shame of what you did and the fact that you had did this deplorable thing to your family.
I don't know, but I will tell you this, and I've said this before publicly, so this ain't nothing new. If you're a victim and you want me to believe you, you have to go sit in front of somebody that's credible, not a convicted liar.
We had to criticize him for sitting with.
I'm so
trash.
sorry.
Yeah, because it's just like, come on.
Number one. Number two, and this is no credit to her. This is not me trying to defend her at all. If you're gonna do an interview, you need to answer the fucking question. I'm tired of all this runaround. They get like she asked him some very.
He was speaking in fucking parables. That's what
he was speaking in. I don't like that shit. Either answer the question or don't. She asked a very direct questions and he didn't fucking answer. So what the fuck am I supposed to believe when you talking about the sky is red and it's a pig skin? And yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
It's a yes or no.
What I will say, in looking back in retrospect at the way he did the interview, I realized that he simply only used Tasha's platform as a microphone. The talking points were really for Katt. It wasn't for us. That's why he was speaking in such coded language, because it really wasn't for us. We just got to basically hear him whistle blowing to Katt, who the interview was really for. But he did eventually emphatically state, yes, my brother essayed me.
Okay. That's what I need to know.
He did clarify that it wasn't anally, even though he did suffer from loose bowels as a result of the trauma of the SA.
So did they give each other head?
He never clarified, and he said he didn't want to basically divulge those details, but he did clarify it wasn't anal penetration. It was an anal penetration.
So it might have been like Kanye and his cousin, where they experimented giving each other head, or they
mutually, in this case,
or they mutually masturbated.
Well, yeah, or it could have been Katt feeling on him and touching him in inappropriate places, or doing.
I wish he would have went into detail though, because I mean I can empathize on how tough like that is to talk about, but listen, we can't do no guessing. What the fuck happened?
Does it really matter though?
For me, I want the details. Yes.
What would the details provide?
It would be more believable.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we need to remove the shame. Like, we need to call things what they are. Like, a lot of times when it's man on man, they say molestation. No, it's rape.
I think they consider it molestation when there's no penetration.
but see, they use molestation interchangeably sometimes.
They do. Yeah.
A man will say, "Oh, that man molested me," when he
And
really
in fact, it was great.
penetrated you.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to put words to think like what happened.
Talk. Yeah. Mm.
See what I'm saying? What happened? Oh, he touched me inappropriately. Okay, what does that mean? And respectfully, if you're not there with it, then maybe you just don't need to do an interview.
Yeah. No, I don't
Because
know.
imagine you go to the
Personally,
police.
I can do without the details. It's enough to just know that.
Okay. Everybody different. Me,
but I do understand the notion of like talking about maybe even the more grueling parts of assault is a way to create a pattern in society where we can normalize discussions and we can remove the shame around experiences where people were victimized. But I guess probably to the brother's point, it was just like, because he kind of was making the criticisms that people were going to believe what they want to believe anyway. So,
but then why do the interview anyway? Then, if you feel like that,
which is to my point that I think the interview was really for Katt, not even for us.
Yeah. Now, is he really? Allegedly, is he really upset at what happened, or has he been cut off financially?
So that's what I was like. Okay, so like Tasha isn't asking some pertinent questions here because he said he got out of prison and he was going to go back to the streets to make his money because he's not the kind of person to lean on the financial support of his parents, etc. And his mom then went to Katt and was like, "Look, your brother don't need to go back to prison." And Katt, I guess, gave him a job to come out there and to do security detail work for him, and I guess to help him with the kids. But Tasha never got him to talk about what led to him not working for Katt. Because all we kind of hear is, she acts kind of like what conditions the kids were in when he got there and all of that. But there was no follow-up to like, well, okay, so how long did you work for him? What led to the breakdown?
Right.
How long has it been? Like, she never asked any pertinent question like, how long has it been since you've spoken to Katt? When was the last time y'all interacted? When was the last time your parents spoke to Katt? Like, what? There was none of that. It was kind of like a bizarre interview, even on Trash's part. Like,
because why? Like, no shade, but like, why now? Because Katt isn't even on top like he used to be. I mean, like in our face, mainstream. Shouldn't he have came out years ago about? Or I guess if he was in prison, but then how long was he in prison?
Well, we know he was in prison when Katt was doing the Friday cameos, because he said he was locked up around the time that Katt was in those movies.
And he just got out now?
He didn't say he had just got out now, but he did say at that time he was locked up. So I don't know what the timeline is.
Okay.
But he did also say what I interpreted is he came out based. Well, I don't know why the fuck he came out, because the Shannon Sharpe interview was how long ago? 2 years ago?
I think a year ago.
Because he kept saying that he's tired of his brother crumbling their father's legacy. And I guess he's sick of Katt like shitting on the family and not telling the real tea and telling the real truth about why he's estranged from the family. But given that the Katt Shannon Sharpe interview happened like a year or two ago, I mean,
because that was January 2024, right?
Yeah,
because that's how he started 2024. Why didn't he speak out last year?
I don't know.
That would have been the perfect time.
Oh, and I think speaking out now probably has something to do with the passing of Reggie. And I think, all of that kind of acted to start the book. He was like, okay, I got to say something now because this nigga got just like too much going on around him. Like, and he did kind of allude to the fact that he feels guilty because he felt like had he spoken out earlier, maybe some of the past events would have never became events at all. But I show a lot of mercy to him for that because I don't know. Because he's a victim. If this is true.
If this is true, right.
He's a victim, and ultimately, Katt is ultimately the villain. But his personal guilt is like he should have spoken up sooner because maybe he could have saved, maybe even Malik, he could have possibly saved Reggie, who he basically believes like Katt is connected to Reggie's death.
You know what I need him to do? I need him to do what Jocelyn did back in the day to Stevie. I need him to go down to that lie detector place. And I need him to take a lie detector test. Y'all remember when Jocelyn did that to Stevie? And she proved like Stevie does like gay porn and all this shit and like his ass played with and all that. Jocelyn wouldn't lie. I need this person to do the same thing.
Well, are we also going to judge Katt for whether this is true or not based upon how he responds? Is no response a admission of guilt? Would you let your brother get out here on a platform with what?
I don't have a brother.
Right. Well, okay.
But if
you hypothetically had a sibling who got out here on a platform with 1.1 million robots and said that you violated them as a child, would you pay it dust and be Beyonce to the bullshit? Or
no, I would load up and crash the fuck out and be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So are we then
before my PR could stop me, I would be like Cardi B on the phone with the shit pointed at the ceiling screaming. So
because I think that Tasha had said in a previous video that she did let Katt know, like, you know, this was happening to give him the opportunity to, I guess, I don't know, I don't know what to do, but she did let him know. And I mean, I guess there wasn't no feedback back. So, and remember, Steve said this new to us. He said our family know this because I told them early on when all this happened. So this ain't like something that's new. Like, I'm not pulling this out my ass. Like, my family knows this happened. This is why my brother was kicked out of the house, etc. This is just new to the world.
Well, then you know what? I want to hear from more family.
Mm-hmm.
I need more. I need more. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody said, why should the victim have to do all that? You right, they shouldn't, but we don't have no proof.
So what would be the proof then? I mean, like, if you say, okay, so let's say the parents came forth and said yes. I mean, then what?
I would be more inclined to believe it.
And then what? After we believe it, then what happens?
Well, shit. Then it's up to you if you still want to support Katt's projects or not. I would rather just see a lie detector test because I feel like that's a really simple
thing. My whole thing with lie detector tests was that they're not even admissible in court. So why the fuck should they be admissible in the court of public opinion?
I just want to see it.
So you can just have something to rule against. That's why.
and I really would love for the parents to talk and give their side of it. You know what I'm saying?
He said that the reason why Katt has been so comfortable trashing other people and also kind of like talking about their dad the way that he does is because he knows their parents aren't the kind of people, you know, who are going to jump into all this shit. Because first of all, they're dealing with a taboo subject. We know that most Black families don't talk about the incest that's happening in their families, don't talk about the rape and molestation that's happening in their families. We historically practice denial, you know, sweeping that shit under the rug. So he said that Katt, that is kind of what made Katt emboldened, is the fact that he knows that the family, you know, that his parents won't get out here and defend themselves and won't.
What about the kids? Ain't none of the kids gonna say nothing?
Well, she asked about that too. And I mean, of course not. Would you say something if your dad was a multi-fucking-trillionaire practically and you living off the hog and you living a good life and, you know, got a silver spoon in your mouth and you got access to fame and fortune and celebrities and coin? I mean, like, who would?
Damn.
Who, you know, I mean, are you going to just sell your daddy out too? Probably not.
Damn. I don't know. It's just one of them things. It's he say, he say.
Yeah. And the kids probably don't have no real ground to maybe stand on, because he also said that Katt has kept the kids away from the parents. I'm not even sure if the kids even know about.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because they dealt with it largely like most families do. You just
sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, you just you know, you go on and get along. You don't.
Oh, they're Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yep. And Katt's dad was part of the Black Panthers, apparently. Like,
oh, that's why he was getting their ass beat.
Their father was a revolutionary ass nigga.
Yeah, even
yep.
being Jehovah's Witness, they believe in whooping ass. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. And see, even that, when the abuser is a relative, that's what happens. Like, my aunts still sit down for Thanksgiving and loan money and be sisterly to one of their brothers who violated them. So that's not unheard of to me. I mean, this is how family violation, like this is how people cope when it's especially family that did it. And I guess
people will let the motherfucker that molested them watch their kids.
And here's a big component too, right? We're not talking about a 25-year-old who did this to a 5-year-old. We're talking about somebody who probably was also going to be considered a kid. I mean, he was 13, so he, you know, so he was a kid himself. So I think that probably also informs the family or desensitizes the family because they're like, well, you know, he's a kid. Steve was a kid. You know, we can't really hold Katt. I mean, you know, how accountable can we hold Katt when Katt was a 13-year-old?
Let me ask you this though. Hold on, let me ask you this. Let's say that happened, right?
Yeah.
Where did Katt learn that from?
That's what I was asking.
I'm wondering, did the father touch Katt and then Katt touched him, and really that's really why Katt and the father was going at it? Because like with the Mendez brothers, their father was raping them.
I think Katt would tell it though. I think if his father, I mean, because he done spilled everything else. I think if Katt had been the real victim in a sense, and that had been the wedge, I think Katt would have told it. I think Katt would have been like, my daddy is a sexual predatory PDF monster. And I'm scared for my siblings because I know what I've been through. I mean, since he is quote unquote the oracle, the truth teller, but I did say, because see, he said the cousin that was originally Malik's adopted mother also violated him. And I was wondering, well, what was the age of the cousin? Because because if she's older than Katt, could she have violated Katt too?
Because you know, R. Kelly's sister did that to him.
Right. His sister did that. Yeah. And I know like I have an uncle who was violated by one of my grandfather's relatives. He would go visit this relative over the summer and she would tie my uncle up in the basement and she would molest him in the basement and shit. Yeah. Do all type of like weird shit to him. So, you know, I was saying based upon how dysfunctional Katt has been as an adult, it is given that something also happened to Katt too. Like, where did you learn this behavior? If this is true.
Okay.
What happened to you that, you know, possibly could have influenced this to happen? Because all these fucking arrests and bouts with authorities and all these abuse allegations against Katt and him fighting fucking 15-year-olds, even though he getting his ass whipped by 15-year-olds, and taking the police on a high-speed chase in a Walmart grocery cart, in a Walmart electric scooter on the highway, girl. Something is wrong, baby. Okay? Like, we ain't talking about a normal nigga here. Something is wrong. Something wrong. Oh. And here's the math we gotta do. If Katt is dysfunctional as an adult, is it not far-fetched to believe that he was dysfunctional as a young person?
Damn.
Because he's been out of control as a grown-ass motherfucking man. Steve ain't, well, I mean, Steve has had bouts and been to prison too. But that's to my point. Like, maybe something did happen to him. I don't think at the father's hands, but
it would have been some older person in the family.
Or he may have been a victim of like cousin on cousin incest. Because, you know, it's a lot of, we don't talk about that a lot in the Black community, how like playing house be literal sometimes. Like, look at everything the Malones are going through. Krishan Rock and Tasiki and their relatives. Yep. It's incest on top of incest on top of incest on top of incest.
It's true.
And them kids were violating each other. So,
it said I tied it to a chair. I thought it was to the bed. You tied it to the chair. Okay.
She said, "Baby, get her facts right."
Now, but I was saying that to say it's not scary.
So, do you? I mean,
I need more. There's more to the story. I need more.
Here's the fucking thing. If Katt does not speak out, but more importantly, fuck speaking out, if he don't sue his brother under the guise that this is slander and a lie, as far as I'm concerned, Katt did that shit.
But you know what he gonna say though? He gonna say
Katt don't say shit if he don't.
He went on Tasha K in his head. He went on Tasha K anyway. Fucking nobody's gonna believe that. That's probably what he's saying.
I mean, but it's like not
because it's Tasha K. It's Tasha K though.
But it's your brother though. It's your brother. Tasha only facilitated the space. Your brother made one of the. I mean, this is one of the. This. I feel like the pedophile thing honestly is a worse jacket than murder. I feel like you can still be considered an American hero and a gangster for a murder charge, but there's no redeeming quality in somebody seriously putting a pedophilic jacket on you. And for this to not come from like a friend, not from some disgruntled employee, not from some old girlfriend, not from some ex, this coming from your biological brother. This is like a narrative that is too close to home, motherfucker. And you're not gonna say nothing. You're not gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna. You just gonna let that be. And so then you got to. I mean, so what you expect us to do, other than to take it at face value? Then you ain't even defending it. So why should we not conclude that it's the truth? You out here on a high-powered scooter out of Walmart,
Nick,
with no fucking edges, bald to the wind, girl. Like. It makes sense to me.
Oh my god! You know it's not even really getting no coverage though. That's the thing.
Because the trailer sucked for one. I was like, you could have, based upon the interview itself, there were so many more ways she could have cut that trailer up to make it worth going over there for. Because the trailer was kind of confusing. People didn't know what the fuck it was giving.
Okay.
And it was kind of a bad interview, but nonetheless, the allegation sticks and was made that your brother claiming, my nigga, that you violated him, and this is why you got kicked out of the motherfucking house. What you got to say? Are you gonna go back to Shay Shay at the top of the year and address it? Are we gonna get a 2025 Shay Shay interview?
He was supposed to. I don't know if it's still gonna happen. He was supposed to.
No, because Shannon Sharp done had all his own motherfucking allegations.
Oh shit, that's right.
So even Shannon Sharp's space is tainted.
Damn. I forgot Shannon Sharp wasn't on that high that long at all.
Come on over here, Katt, to the Storm Monroe Consciouztv.
Yes. Because we're going to ask the motherfucking questions.
Yes. Come and let us ask you the hard questions. Come and let us do the thizzle. Hell, the brother could have came over here to the Storm Monroe Consciouztv house and really got into some things. Yep. If you was gonna do it. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but do you have any predictions? So right now, where do you stand? You don't believe it, or you do believe the brother? I
believe there's some truth to it, but okay. I believe we ain't got the whole fucking story.
We ain't got the whole fucking story.
I need more.
Tasha's platform. Yeah, that's what. Look, I told Jessica Reed the same thing. That's the woman who claimed that Charlamagne had gang raped her.
Yep.
I said, babe, why did you sit down with Tasha K? That alone is going to kind of remove the legitimacy of your claims, baby. Y'all got to know this. Y'all got to like really get out here and research these bloggers y'all want to sit down, because some of them are so below standard that just sitting with them alone already kind of.
But a lot of times they look at, this person has X amount of followers.
Right, exactly. Like,
and they're a household name. Boom, that's
on the shallow. Yep.
Yeah.
On the shallow, and she got 1 million followers. She's successful.
Yeah, she did. Lisa, she lied on you. So why would he even? Listen, she did. Like, that's when people will make up shit.
That's what Storm is saying. Yeah. But at the same time, she ain't the one making the allegations. The brother
is. Yeah.
Yeah. She ain't saying, that this is, her exclusive source. The brother sat down and said
it out his mouth.
Own mouth. Now, I wonder if he's going to sit down elsewhere too, if he has kind of a tour kind of set up and he plans on hitting a few outlets. Maybe
I'll take it more seriously if he go to somebody more credible and he keeps that same story.
Yeah. Steve, come up out of the Tasha K universe, baby. We need you to sit somewhere else. And since you come into the public, we need you not to speak in parables too. Like, make it plain for the motherfucking people. Like, be straight laced.
Yes.
You know, line his ass up if you're gonna line his ass up. Line his ass up, Steve. Yeah. All right. Well, we've been here for almost 3 hours, and I think this was real cute.
This was fun. Yeah.
Are you home? Is this your background?
Oh yeah. I'm at the crib. Yeah.
I love this background. It's very it's giving Ghana. The background giving Ghana.
You know what? Believe it or not, my Airbnb kind of looked like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love it. It has feng shui.
I can't wait to get back to Ghana.
Would you interview him? I would interview Steve. Yeah, I would. Because I know what I would need from Steve, and based upon what he would and wouldn't give me would also determine the way I would question him and the way I would communicate as an interviewer with him. But yes, I would interview him for sure, because I have questions. Some things were really kind of left unsaid in the interview, but I do recognize, looking back in retrospect, that the interview wasn't for us. He was really communicating to his brother through her platform.
Damn.
And that's why he kept saying incrementally, like, my brother know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all might not know, but my cousin, and he knows what I mean. He knows why I'm saying this name.
But we the public want to be able to understand. Because I feel like he could have really just, whatever. People do what they do.
Yeah. It's a mess. Well, we're going to get out of here. Do you feel complete, Storm?
I do. This was fun. Like, we had a good time.
We did. It's been a long time coming, because we've been talking about getting up, but we just ain't made.
We just ain't made it happen. Yeah. What's crazy though too is I love how, you know, at the beginning they got stuck at like, I thought Storm was bisexual. Didn't he say he was bisexual? I love the fact that my sexuality gets the people talking.
It's a point of obsession real bad.
Do you remember, and I always talk about this, that first time you did a video on me?
No.
About my sexuality? And you did a 10-hour live.
Oh, yeah. We did a deep dive. I do remember that, yeah.
I was just like, yo, like, I intrigue people this much? This is crazy.
Yeah. People have turned your sexuality is a whole lore now.
Yeah.
It's a whole lore. Yeah. You have a Storm Monroe lore now. So yeah, definitely invested in authoring and always, you know, adding to the Book of Storm Child one way or the other. How do you feel, speaking of that, about like Love Jones taking so many, like catching so many strays? Because when people often go at you about your sexuality, that typically reduces her to a beard and all of this, and they go in on her. How do you feel about her catching strays?
Well, first I had to thank her because I said, "Damn, you done upgraded the nigga from gay to bi." Like they upgraded. Now everybody's saying bi. I said, "Okay, I got upgraded a little bit." All right.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, I definitely felt bad for her because she wasn't like used to that.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I also have had to tell her the hits you've taken are nothing. Like, not to diminish that.
Yeah.
But we've been through the fucking gauntlet in this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
we've been tried by fire, baby. Tried by,
like, motherfuckers trying to come to your door type shit.
Tried by fire. Well, ain't nobody ever tried to come to my door. They came to Larry's door. I can guarantee you, ain't never motherfucker coming to the door of Consciouztv, because the one thing I got that Larry don't is everybody on this motherfucker can imagine me in an orange jumpsuit. Everybody. Everybody on this motherfucker can imagine me in a goddamn jumpsuit.
But I mean, like, trying to get your address is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, but that worked to my favor, baby, because I end up learning the game. And then when I relocated to Alabama, see, bitch, can't nobody find me based upon how I know how to navigate in terms of your personal information and shit now, bitch. So, yeah.
That's how you got
good on that. Mm-hmm.
But
you
no,
know, I always ask people, if you need that, just let me know. Like, invite me to the Ponderosa. because it's not a problem if you need me to run you that.
They not gonna do
I
that.
would love to make an example out of one of these heathenistic ass whores on the internet. I would love that.
They don't never want to do.
Please let me go down as a YouTube legend and let me be crowned, baby, with that glory, honey. I would love to have your blood in the land. Yeah, let that be my legacy, baby. I invite me to the Ponderosa.
They ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna do that. They start calling the police then.
All these hoes are pussy. They done seen each other. All of them done crossed paths, and it's all bark, no motherfucking bite. But you know what? I am going to be at the Milagro Graham's trial with Megan Thee Stallion next month. So, you know.
Speaking of that, can I speak on that real quick?
Yes.
Yeah. And this ain't about Milagro. So this is just the situation in general, right? Y'all got bloggers.
Yeah.
Do not get overly invested in these celebrities. You see what didn't happen. You see what happened to Tasha.
Yeah.
You see what Milagro going through. It is not that fucking serious. Yeah. When I learned all the shit Milagro was doing, I'm fucking confused because I just know Tory Lanez done dropped off a suitcase with $300,000 in it somewhere that we ain't seen.
Nope. It's only a $3,000 suit. It's only $3,000 over a 3-year period.
So what the fuck she do this for?
And now she done. Look, the bitch ain't even been effectively convicted yet, right? And she already owe Megan $100,000 in sanctions alone. So as far as I'm concerned, bitch, I would consider myself, girl. Y'all ain't even we ain't never gotta go to trial, bitch. Just go ahead and rule me guilty, girl, and get it over with. Because
and get it over with.
Yeah, you already cooked. You're cooked.
But I kept saying though, because you did a good job covering it, and I was like, damn, she did that. Damn, she showed up to the concerts to do it. I said, but where is the money? Because I know you didn't do this based off of an unhealthy obsession with Meg Thee Stallion. I know you didn't do that. Indeed. I know you didn't throw your life away.
Indeed.
Over somebody you don't know.
Indeed.
For a nigga that didn't even acknowledge you at court.
Indeed. Or a nigga who now has gotten you in all of this, and you refuse to rebuke him. You still kissing his ass and sucking on his digital dick. And he got you in this, baby. And he ain't covering no legal tabs. She had to start a GoFundMe to help fund the solution to this problem. And then end up not paying her lawyers according to her lawyers who dumped her ass. So she's on her second set of lawyers. And they ain't even defending her ass. They ain't even show up to court.
But I don't understand the psychology. I get roasting and gagging, but to literally be
a parasocial obsession. Parasocial obsession. And this is what happens when you're really a super fan who's posing as a hater hoe. Milagro is really a super fan. And she's obsessed with Megan the same way that them 16 and 15-year-old Swifties are obsessed with Justin Bieber. The fandom is sickening. But because Tory
15 and 15, how old is Milagro?
Milagro is a mother. So what? She gotta be. I mean, she definitely in her 30s. The filter might take a few years off, but you know, she's probably in her 30s, 40s, I would assume.
Damn.
The parasocial obsession. Just like, honestly, the same people who've been after you. You could turn around and sue their motherfucking ass because of their parasocial obsession. I could sue mine for their parasocial obsession. Me and you have some of the same obsessors, you know, because these people are really stuck. They're really stuck.
They really are.
And one thing I can say about you, baby, is that you might gag, you might roast, and you give it to the girls. But when them hoes jump in your inbox, baby, talking about, bitch, it's Sue time. Baby, you, all right, baby, that's where the buck ends, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the gag and the roast, girl, because she about to disappear, honey. We made our point.
Because it was never that serious. It was never,
yeah.
It was never that serious. And these motherfuckers will, but these motherfuckers will watch you and big you up and you get in trouble.
And you know why they suing her out of the state of Florida, right? and why they're particularly using the language of cyber stalker, right? And cyber harassment, right?
Is it prison time?
Well, in Florida, it does come with 3 years plus prison time. So the civil suit can definitely turn into a criminal suit, but they're suing her with this type of language and in the state of Florida because Florida has very strict cyber stalking, cyber harassment legislation in place. And because Milagro helped to spread that deep fake SCX video of Megan, they have very strong AI laws in place. And they're using cyber language because they're trying to strip that bitch of her online presence altogether because they are now able to argue that what they want as a verdict and as a resolve is her banned from social media altogether where her bread and butter is. So she could literally lose her online presence. She could lose her ability to function as mob world, as Milagro scams on the internet. This could literally be the end of scams as we know it. The end.
Damn.
All for a bitch that you're not going to be able to stop from winning in life. I mean, I don't. What when I be trying to get into the psychology of these hoes who be doing this to both like content creators and to public figures, I be thinking like, what is end goal? You do realize you're not going to stop any of us, right? You do know that there's nothing you can say, there's nothing you can do that's going to reduce this, right? You do know that we are inevitable, just like Thanos, bitch, right? You do know.
They don't think about the end goal. They think about the likes and the clicks and the views they're getting now. I think a lot of them, they get very good on going in on a person, and the audience likes that, and so they kind of get stuck in that.
Okay, so it's a grift. Got it.
It's a grift.
Okay, it's a grift.
But you got to understand, you got to stop at some point,
or maybe not.
Shit. Now,
but see, I'm the kind of person, I'll gag and roast you occasionally, just to sharpen my talons, just like I did to Sloppy Body Wild Eye tonight. Because it's just fun to occasionally, make sure that I still have it. But ultimately, like, I'm just going to sprinkle a fairy dust on your motherfucking ass. I mean, the last person to fuck with me ended up in prison and with 3 of his channels clipped. And that was just all due to fairy dust. The motherfucker before that ended up with his dog ran over, with his child being bullied in school, with him being terminated from 2 jobs, and just being completely humiliated. Oh, and ending up with a heart pacer. And I did all that with fairy dust. I'm gonna put the voodoo on you bitches.
That's why I tell people, leave folks alone. Like you.
And then I'm gonna watch you suffer, and then I'm gonna sit over here like I ain't got nothing to do with it. Gagging celebrities while you're real life suffering, and I'm gonna be over here pretending as if I don't have anything to do with your suffering. And then when it all culminates, I'm gonna come up here and raise my hand like, hey, somebody had to do it, right? Somebody had to fucking do it. Somebody had to take one for the fucking team. So I use these hoes as target practice for witchcraft and for occultism. They're easy dummies. Most of them have large amounts of karmic debt that is unresolved. So it's very easy to call the spiritual IRS on their asses. And to put those ancestors on their asses because they're already on the radar anyway. It was just a matter of time before they got scooped by the spiritual ice. Okay? Spiritual ice girl coming through to collect, bitch. So, all in all, are you going to be attending the trial? Because, okay, before we get out of here, why didn't you take advantage of the Diddy trial? And do you ever plan to go to a high-profile trial and clout chase like all the other goddamn content creators did? Because, it's an opportunity to be seen. It's an opportunity to rub shoulder to shoulder with mainstream media. And, a lot of people was getting their clicks and views and their opportunities, even though they were very short-lived. But do you ever plan on?
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not even tripping off American media like that no more.
Okay, so you kind of like me. You'd be cool just like literally just doing us. Like
As long as I make my money, I'm good.
I'd be cool from my studio. I just be like, bitch, what?
Yeah, like I don't have to.
Yeah.
Because even when you do appearances, don't get me wrong, it's great, but then you still gotta come and work your shit. So I work my shit.
Okay. So what's next for Storm Monroe? I know. Do you plan on ever revisiting OnlyFans? Will the people be getting that content again?
Every time I want to go and do that, every time I start to think about it, I get another opportunity that I can't speak on.
Yeah.
So I just be feeling like God don't want me to be a prostitute.
Don't bring God in it now.
Nah, cause I'm like every time I get ready to strip and oil up and stroke this shit, then here come a. Would you like to speak at such and such? Like, oh, I can't do porn and do this.
Oh. Okay, so no. So right now, no OF content coming.
Maybe I just get on Twitter in my drawers and get y'all that. That might be the best y'all gonna get.
You can thirst trap like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That works. Okay. Anything else coming for the platform? Do you want to
just stay tuned? Stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. I'll say that.
Okay. All right. Well, you got to bring me over to the House of Storm at some point so we can stir them folks up over there.
You
love to bring me over there to stir them folks up.
You let me know when. I need you on the website so we can have an unfiltered conversation.
Oh, I forgot you got the website now. Yeah.
You got to come over to stormmonroetv.com.
Yes.
So we can have an unfiltered about everything.
Yes. Okay, hell yeah, we can make that happen. All right, but tell the folks they can find you out here on the medias and everything.
You find me everywhere. Put in Storm Monroe. I pop up on YouTube. I pop up on everything. The Celebrity Doctor. I'm gonna pop up. stormmonroetv.com. I'm there everywhere. And thank you, Conscious, for having me.
Oh, thank you. This was amazing. This is great. You guys support my boy, and I'll hit you.
Hit you later.
All right, that was Storm, you guys. This was Riverdale, honey. We got to learn about Africa. So I'm got to speak to some of his nobody irrelevant ass ops who ain't stopping the motherfucking thing because we gagging and roasting on them dumb assholes. And you guys know, this is why they hate me, y'all, because I get to be my authentic self on YouTube. I get to come on here in motherfucking wigs, weaves, high fashions. I get to be true to myself, and I got access to all the people that these hoes don't. Okay, I got the respect of all the people that these hoes don't got the respect of. And I ain't got to be covered in baby oil to do it, baby. I ain't got to go to jail, okay, to get connected, baby. I ain't got to go crazy and lose my mind and have my eyeball rolling all around my motherfucking neck and ask myself, baby, okay, baby, the baby, them hoes just be sick. That CTV girl is just, so pretty and just so cute and dainty and so authentic and so connected and the ends goes, oh yes, God, we love that for them. Make sure you guys thumbs up if you enjoyed yourself. Make sure that you guys Cash App or PayPal, send me all the Consciouztv, etc. baby. We have a lot of crazy shit to get into tomorrow, girls. So much is going on in the political landscape as well as Hollywood, baby. I just can't even keep up at this point. So, we got to give this shit to you in doses. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. And once again, please make sure you thumbs up and subscribe, honey, because we are all-purpose platform. We do it all over here. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.